4 is here.
What is up, Skeeters Nation? How we doing here on a Saturday night? It is just about 6 o'clock here at beautiful Constellation Field. It is Parrot Head night. Everyone around the ballpark rocking their green Parrot Head replica Skeeters jerseys, courtesy of Texas Direct Auto. And we've got game number 2 between the Long Island Ducks and the Sugar Land Skeeters coming your way here in just a bit. It was a good start to the second half last night for the Skeeters, a 5-0 win over the Ducks to open up the second half. Home runs from Zach Borenstein, from Jason Martinson, a 5 shutout innings from Joe Lionheart in his first start as a professional, and that should not go underscored here. 5 scoreless innings from Joe Lionheart yesterday, picking up his first win as a professional. Former Oklahoma State Cowboy, fresh off of his Oklahoma State career, threw 5 scoreless, did not allow a walk, struck out 3, and was a big part of the Skeeters coming away with a win to open up the second half last night. And Zach Borenstein hit a 2-run home run in the first inning. Jason Martinson left the yard in the 8th to provide the boom, if you will, and back their starter, and some good scoreless innings of relief from Daniel Schlereth, Ricardo Gomez. Nice job backing up their starter. Tonight it's going to be righty Dallas Beeler, who was supposed to get the start yesterday, ran into some travel issues, but he is in the building tonight, and the Skeeters ace is ready to get going. They'll be facing off against lefty Darren Downs for the Long Island Ducks. And got a packed house here tonight. It is pandemonium right behind me here in the press boxes. People were picking up the Parrot Head jerseys, and this is a very popular giveaway. The Skeeters themselves will be wearing Parrot Head themed jerseys that will be auctioned off during the game. And this is coming off last night where we had our ugly Christmas sweater themed uniforms, another big hit. It's been a big weekend so far, and tomorrow we'll finish off the weekend. The Ducks, though, they'll be here till Wednesday, and it was a sight for sore eyes to see the Skeeters kind of handle the Ducks like that in game 1 of the series. The Ducks have had their way more or less with the Skeeters this year. They were 7-3 against Sugar Land coming into last night's game, and now the Skeeters 4-7 against the Ducks this year. They were under 500 against the Ducks last year too. So one of the few teams that's really been able to get a handle on the Skeeters since Pete Gavilia took over as manager. No roster moves today. There was a lot of them yesterday. And for those that weren't listening to the broadcast, Rico Noel, the former Lancaster Barnstormer, has signed with the Skeeters. He started last night. Reached base with a fielder's choice, did not get a hit. He's still looking for his first Skeeters hit. He'll be starting in center field and batting leadoff tonight. Also, Kevin Comer, who came in and threw a scoreless inning last night off the disabled list. Then Christian Bergman, the right-handed starter, was released, as well as Matt Ramsey, not released but had his contract purchased by the Tijuana Toros of the Mexican League. So there are your moves. No moves today, though. Everything is staying pat for at least one more day here. It's been a crazy season as far as the roster turnover goes, as many of you following the team have surely noticed. But we are at an impasse for today, and we're just getting ready. We're just past 6 o'clock hour. It's cloudy. Hopefully all of the folks out in Louisiana, I know Hurricane Barry, I believe it now is being classified as a hurricane in Category 1 as it's making landfall. Hope you all are being safe out there. I know that Houston obviously can empathize with that situation going on out there, and hope everyone's okay. It definitely looks cloudy around the ballpark. I don't think we're expecting any rain, though, tonight. And as our president, Chris Hill, says, it never rains at the ballpark anyway, so don't even know what I'm talking about. It is just past 6 o'clock. We'll take a quick break here. Skeeters and Ducks getting ready to go for Game 2 of a 6-game series. First pitch is 6:05. We'll be back here in just a moment.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugar Land Skeeters.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and Kids Run the Bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball. Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
All right, let's get you tonight's starting lineups for the visiting Long Island Ducks and your defending Atlantic League champion Sugarland Skeeters. Leading off for the Ducks, the left fielder Ezekiel Carrera. Ray Fuentes batting second. He'll be playing center field. TJ Rivera going to be the DH for the Ducks. He'll be hitting third. Dave Benson Romero batting cleanup and hitting fourth. Hector Sanchez in the lineup for the Ducks after getting last night off. He'll be hitting fifth. David Washington, the big left-handed hitting power threat, will be hitting sixth. Batting seventh and playing second base will be LJ Mazzilli. Former Somerset Patriot Darby Myers will be hitting eighth and playing right field. And Vladimir Frias playing short and batting ninth with lefty Darren Downs on the mound. And for your Skeeters from left to right in the outfield, it's going to be Blair Beck in left field, Rico Noel in center, and Zach Bornstein out in right once again. And getting the night off tonight at third base is Juan Silverio, his first night off of the year. So it'll be Jason Martinson at third base, Ryan Jackson at short, Javier Betancourt getting the start at second base, and over at first, Dennis Phipps with Albert Cordero behind the plate and on the mound. Right-hander Dallas Beeler, who kind of a deja vu moment last year on our Parrot Head night. Dallas Beeler got the start against the Lancaster Barnstormers. And that start came on June 30th, so about a week before this time last year. Beeler threw 8 no-hit innings in his Parrot Head-themed Skeeters uniform. was eventually given the hook in the 8th inning, and a hit was allowed in the 9th inning. So no hitter. The Skeeters, who have yet to throw a no hitter in franchise history, did not get it that night. But kind of a coincidence here. Dallas Beeler, who was supposed to start last night, was unable to catch a flight to get into Sugarland in time. So kind of feel like fate has him wearing this jersey tonight, and last year it worked out for him pretty well, and he's been on fire lately. Had a 3.23 ERA over 6 June starts, and the first pitch to Carrera. It's a ball low and away as Carrera squared a bunt there. 1-0. Beeler comes at 5th in the Atlantic League, a 3.24 ERA. 4th in the Atlantic League, rather, with a 3.24 ERA, and he has really picked it up. We talked about the June numbers right there. It was 2-1, the 3.23 ERA in June, and he had gone at least 6 innings in 6 of his last 7 starts, so he has really been the ace for the Skeeter staff that's seen a lot of turnover. 2-0 to Carrera, who chops that foul down the first baseline to make it a 2-1 count. An amazing crowd on hand tonight. I know we say that all the time, but tonight may just be the biggest crowd we've had since opening day, potentially. And we had Bama Breeze, a Parrot Head, or a Jimmy Buffett cover band playing before the game, and he did a fantastic job. Great vibes around the ballpark. I mean, the line today wrapped all the way around, almost all the way onto Stadium Drive, a good 200, 300 feet outside the ballpark. The line wrapped around, and people were excited to get their Parrot Head themed Skeeters jerseys. And there's still a chance to get one. If you didn't get one in time, you can still bid on one of the ones that the Skeeters are wearing right now. We'll be auctioning those off throughout the game. 2-2 to Carrera. Chops that to Dennis Phipps. Gets the big hop. Will attack first base himself for the first out of tonight's ball game. Beeler on the season, 6-3, 3.24 ERA. It'll be Ray Fuentes now, the center fielder. Was batting third last night, was 1 for 4 with a single. Held him in check. He came hitting over 300 against the Skeeters this year, but last night, not too much damage. A shutout, the 6th shutout of the year last night for the Skeeters over the Ducks. Beeler's made 1 start against the Ducks this year, no record, a 3.18 ERA. He allowed 3 runs, 2 earned over 5 2/3 innings in his 1 start against Long Island this season. 0-1 to Fuentes. A fastball misses up. Even things here, a 1-1. One down here in the top of the first inning. Fuentes lines that down the left field line. That's going to stay fair and get in for a hit in front of Beck. Fuentes makes the turn as that one got toward the corner. Head first slide. The throw not in time and gets by Betancourt, but Dennis Phipps backing up there at first base. So a double from Ray Fuentes, kind of a little bluebird on the left field line there, and he shows off the speed, gets into second base. First hit of the night for the Ducks. So it'll be TJ Rivera, the DH tonight. He started at third base last night. Rivera making his 3rd appearance with the Ducks. He has gone 5 for 8 so far with Long Island. Has been off to a torrid start, and Fuentes leaves early. They're going to call a balk, though, as Beeler attempted to pick off and immediately called for a balk, and that one actually got by Martinson at third base, as I'm sure Beeler was thrown off with all the umpires yelling at him. So Fuentes gets a good jump off Beeler and forces him to balk. So into third base he goes, just like that, with one away. Ray Fuentes on third base for the Ducks. A start for Beeler against the Ducks came here in Constellation Field on May 11th. As we mentioned, took a no decision through 5 2/3. That one's popped foul off behind home plate. So 0-2 now to TJ Rivera, former New York Met. Rivera's 2 for 4 last night. His first appearance against the Skeeters this year. Infield playing in now. with Rivera up to bat. Runner on third and Fuentes, and he grounds it hard to Martinson and by the diving attempt from Martinson there at third base and into left field. That's going to be a run for the Ducks as Fuentes comes in to score on an RBI single from TJ Rivera. So that developed fairly quickly there. A double from Fuentes, takes third on a balk from Dallas Beeler and scores on the RBI knock from TJ Rivera. Rivera's second RBI in a Ducks uniform. So with one away, it'll be Dave Benson Romero now. Romero, who was with the Bees for the better part of the last 2 seasons, was traded to the Ducks. Surprised the Bees would want to part ways with one of their prominent hitters in the middle of their lineup, but they did. He's now on Long Island. One away now. Runner on first with the Ducks ahead 1-0. And Romero takes a big hack and misses. Dallas Beeler cutter there, 0-1. Romero was 1 for 4 to the double last night. And I talked about him being one of the Bees' better hitters. I mean, he was an all-star with the Bees last year. He won the Atlantic League Home Run Derby. And was also selected to this year's All-Star game as he played almost every game with the Bees. So as you mentioned, kind of interesting they would look to part ways with a player like that, but they did. And he's now here in Long Island, who clinched the Liberty division in the first half. Dallas Beeler, a former major leaguer. Cubs took him in the 41st round of the 2010 draft at Oral Roberts University in his hometown of Tulsa, Oklahoma, and then made his big league debut with the Cubs in 2014 and appeared with them in 2015 as well. And he had a heck of a major league debut. And he came against the Washington Nationals back in 2014 as he gets ready for the 0-2 pitch to Ramiro. That's upstairs. Back pick attempt from Cordero. Not in time. Rivera gets back safely. But back to Beeler's debut, which came in 2014 with the Cubs against the Washington Nationals. Beeler got the start, picked up his first big league hit in his debut, came off Gio Gonzalez, a Major League All-Star, and also picked off Denard Span in the game. So he checked off some bingo cards there. He got his first pick off, his first hit, and it's all in his first big league start as well. The 1-2 pitch grounded foul toward the Ducks dugout there. Near third base, still 1-2 to Dave Benson Romero. Beeler's contract was purchased last year by the Kansas City Royals. It came on July 6th, so he was actually selected to the Atlantic League All-Star game last year but did not appear as he had already had his contract purchased by the Royals. After a brief stint with the Royals, he came back here to Sugarland to finish out the season and help the Skeeters win the Atlantic League title over these Ducks as Romero fouls that one back off to the right side and out of play. Nice catch by a fan there just beyond the Skeeters dugout, about 12 or so rows back. Barehanded play there. Didn't even go for he didn't use the hat, didn't use the beer cup. He went the old-fashioned way, barehanded. Nicely done. So still 1-2 to Romero. The Ducks have taken a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first. And TJ Rivera on first base. He drove in the run with an RBI single. Beeler out of the stretch. The 1-2 once more. That one misses low and away into the dirt. 2-2. For those who didn't listen last night, there are some new rules here in the Atlantic League for the second half, along with the rule changes that were there in the first half. None of them got taken away, so this is adding on to those. The pitcher is required to step off the rubber in order to attempt a pickoff. That's rule number 1. 1 foul bunt is permitted with 2 strikes before a strikeout is called. A batter may quote-unquote steal first base of any pitch not caught in flight. The batter can be thrown out if he attempts to run. We did not see that one in play, and that seems to be the most drastic of the changes. Swing and miss there from Romero. He foul tips it, but hung on by Cordero for out number 2, first strikeout of the night for Dallas Beeler. And the last rule, check swing rule, being more batter friendly. So that one a little ambiguous, but those are the new rules. And Hector Sanchez, for those of you that were listening to High Point was in town, our music guy Shay found a clip from the movie Troy in which some man just blindly yells the word Hector, and Hector Gomez, the third baseman for the Rockers, was the recipient of that all week long as Hector Sanchez grounds that to Javier Betancourt, has it easily, and finish out the thought. Hector Sanchez is going to be here in that clip all week long, and he made it quick for himself there. 1 pitch, 1 out there to end the inning. The Ducks do get a run, though. RBI single from TJ Rivera gives them a 1-0 lead here. We head to the bottom half of the first inning.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit sugarlandskeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Rico Noel going to lead it off for the Skeeters. They have some early work to do. They trail 1-0. Didn't trail last night. 5-0 win for the Skeeters in game number 1 of the second half. So Darren Downs, the lefty for the Ducks, misses low and in. First pitch of the night to Rico Noel. Let's get you the numbers here on Mr. Downs. Enters 1-2 with a 3.08 ERA. His last start of the first half on 4th of July came against the Skeeters. His second appearance against the Skeeters, he's made 2 of them. 1-0 to Noel is a strike in there to even things at 1-1. Both of his starts against the Skeeters have come on Long Island, but the last one was on 4th of July. 5 innings, 1 run, was an earned run on 5 hits. Walked 4 and struck out 7. The Ducks won that game 3-1. Noel squares to bunt. That one almost hits him as it's inside to make it 2-1. The other start from Downs against the Skeeters came back on May 24th. Took a no decision. 7 innings, 7 scoreless innings. Allowed 5 hits. Walked 2, struck out 9, and a 2-0 win for the Ducks. So Ducks have won both of his starts against the Skeeters this year, but both have come at Beth Bates Ballpark. So now Constellation Field, see if the Skeeters can turn it around. Downs, a big league veteran, pitched with the Tigers in 2012 and 13, then here in Houston with the Astros in 2014. He had a total of 92 relief appearances as a major leaguer, went 4-4 with a 4.76 ERA in his time in the bigs. 3-1 pitch, low and away, and in for a ball by Hector Sanchez. Noel trots onto first, and Kogu the Bat Dog back in action. And fans love that. That's why you hear that big cheer right there. Kogu the Bat Dog in his Parrot Head themed jersey. Nicely done. Get the job done. And leadoff walk there for Rico Noel. Noel last night did reach base on a fielder's choice in one of his 5 at-bats. Didn't get a chance to see him trying to steal a base. He did leave a few times, did not steal one though. So see if he's on the move. He stole 53 bases last year with the Barnstormers. He is a threat to go. He stole 5 bases in the majors with the Yankees in 2015, his only stint. So he is a premier base runner, And he's got a big lead over there. First pitch from Downs to the captain, Anthony Jansanti, is a fastball away for a strike, 0-1. This is why you get a guy like Rico Noel. He draws the leadoff walk. He is going to probably wreak havoc on the mind of Darren Downs with Jansanti up to bat. And Jansanti got a pitch to hit there, up and away, and fouls it straight back and onto the roof, 0-2. But trailing by 1, you get Rico Noel on base. You're feeling pretty good about tying this game right back up. That walk might as well be a double with the speed he's got. With lefty on, probably going to go first move, which would pretty much guarantee him a stolen base as long as he does not try to steal base when Down looks to pick over. And Downs with the show-me move there, doesn't even throw over. Keeping an eye on the speedster, Rico Noel. So 2 to Jansanti is a breaking ball outside and swung on a miss by Anthony. And first strikeout of the night for Darren Downs, out number 1. A backdoor cutter there, backdoor slider maybe from Darren Downs. So with 1 away, it'll be Zach Borenstein, who had a 2-run homer in the first inning last night. This is 9th of the year. Been a big-time power threat. He has some easy power out of that left-handed bat, and we've seen him use it to right field like last night, where he literally left the stadium. He went into the parking lot behind the ads in right field. On the move is Noel. Swung on a miss by Borenstein. The throw from Sanchez, who tried to get him from the crouch. Not even close. Easy stolen base for Rico Noel, and stolen back number 1 here as a member of the Sugarland Skeeters. Yeah, Hector Sanchez, former big leaguer with the Giants. Tried to get him out of the crouch a la Yadier Molina there. That ain't going to happen when you try to get Rico Noel. So stolen base for Rico Noel in his scoring position now with Zach Borenstein up to the plate. Skeeters trailing 1-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. Borenstein was 1 for 4 last night with this 2-run homer. Big hole on the left side of the infield here. Chops that one right in front of the plate and foul off his front side there. 0-2 quickly to Borenstein. Dennis Phipps on deck, who is in the midst of a 10-game hitting streak. We'll get into that more when he gets up to the plate. Borenstein at a .237 mark on the season, although that slugging percentage is way up there. 753 OPS on the year, 468 slugging percentage. A big lead for Noel, and he ends up going there. Swung on a miss by Borenstein. Noel will walk into third base standing up. He had a big jump, kind of hesitated, and then continued to go. Borenstein, the swings and misses, so back-to-back strikeouts, 4 downs. But Noel with the second swipe bag of the inning, and he's on third base now, 90 feet away with Dennis Phipps striding up to the plate. And Phipps is having himself some kind of year, already 14 home runs, which leads the Skeeters tied for 3rd in the league, and then he's also in the midst of a 10-game hitting streak. He's at 371 over his 10-game hitting streak. My goodness. Dennis Phipps, who at first base tonight. And he's feasted on left-handed pitching, by the way, this year, too, with Darren Downs on the mound. That is a good sign. Phipps against lefties this year in .275, but 7 of his home runs have also come against lefties, 15 RBIs. His 7 home runs against left-handed pitching is the most of any hitter in the Atlantic League. 0-1. Phipps fouls another one back right against the net there, quickly 0-2. So Noel started the inning off with a walk, stole second, stole third, in between a couple of strikeouts between Jansanti and Borenstein. So it's 2 away, an 0-2 count. It's up to Dennis Phipps to try to tie this one up. Ducks out in front, 1-0. Downs in the high socks, working out of the stretch, the 0-2. And Phipps just gets a piece of that one and chops it out right in front of him. Keeps it alive at 0-2. So 0-2. Rico Noel 90 feet away there at third base with 2 away here in the bottom of the first. Downs delivers, and Phipps lines that toward left field. Carrera, though, had him played in the gap and has it for out number 3. Heads up play there from Carrera, who was shaded toward the gap and takes care of that one for out number 3. Phipps got a hold of it. Skeeters trying to run at third base. We head to the second inning. Ducks lead 1-0.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugar Land Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts of White Claw Hard Seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball. Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home game.
Through an inning of play here at Constellation Field. 1-0 lead for the Ducks. David Washington going to lead it off for Long Island here in the second inning against Dallas Beeler. First pitch, and Washington takes a big hack, misses there, 0-1. He kept Washington in the yard last night. He struck out 3 times, took the sombrero, but don't let that fool you. He is a dangerous bat up there. He's second in the league with 18 home runs. Only Telvin Nash, my goodness, from York with 22 has more. Check swing from Washington. Did he go around? He did not. The check swings being more batter friendly, going to be probably pretty rare that we ever see a check swing get called anymore. 1-1 now as Washington takes a cutter up and away. Just called a ball there, 2-1. Skeeters pitching has good numbers against the Ducks this year as a team. ERA of 3.56 against Long Island. And Washington fouls that one back to make it 2-2. And even last year, man, they went 8-10 against the Ducks. It certainly wasn't the pitching staff. It was a 3.68 ERA from Skeeters pitching against the Ducks. Offensively, not the same story, at least against Long Island. They've hit .226 in their 11 games against the Ducks this year. Backdoor cutter there, and it is a beauty, and Washington watches it for strike number 3 and out number 1 here in the second inning. That was a nice little backdoor cutter there from Mr. Dallas Beeler, who's now got a pair of strikeouts to his record tonight. And they've got Washington to strike out now 4 times in his first 5 at-bats in this series. That was not the case last time David Washington was here. Washington in the first game against the Ducks this season, that came back on May 10th here at Constellation Field, took Roy Merritt deep twice, and they were both prodigious shots out there, probably over the grassland. Didn't quite see them land, but they were very, very long, and so it's a good sign to see that as LJ Mazzilli fouls that one off to make it a 1-1 count. Washington has 5 of his home runs this year against the Skeeters, so good thing to keep his bat at bay. Mazzilli rather, a .268 hitter against the Skeeters this year, selected to the Atlantic League All-Star game. Quickly 1-2 to Mazzilli. One away here in the top of the second, and Mazzilli gives it a ride deep left field. That's going to take Blair Beck back to the track, to the wall, and off the HEB Picnic Plaza sign there. A home run to left field, a solo shot for LJ Mazzilli. The first guy to homer off the HEB Picnic Plaza sign there at straightaway left field, and the Ducks extend their lead to 2-0 here in the second inning. Only question about that one was it going to stay fair, and it did, as Mazzilli leaves the yard. Home run number 6 for him on the season. It's third most on this Ducks team right now to the active roster. And now is Darby Myers, who returns to Constellation Field now as a member of the Ducks. Had been with the Patriots earlier this season. As a member of the Ducks, he's hit .243 in 11 games, spent 24 games with the Patriots. It's the last time we saw him here. This is his third season in the Atlantic League. He was with the Bluefish in 2017 and was with the Blue Crabs in 2016, and that one skied out to left field. Blair Beck has a beat on it this time in play and has it for out number 2. So 2 away, it'll be Vladimir Frias as the Ducks have extended their lead 2-0. Here in the second inning, Frias getting the donut chant here. See how he fares with that tonight. See if the fans can walk away with not only a Parrot Head jersey, but some free donuts from Toasted Yolk if they can get Dallas Beeler to strike him out. He chops the first pitch, though, to Dennis Phipps, who has it on a couple hops. Phippsy to the bag on his own for out number 3. That'll do it here in the second. Ducks tack on another run. LJ Mazzilli leaves the yard, a solo homer. We head into the bottom of the half of the inning. Ducks out in front, 2-0.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Funday. For more information, visit sugarlandskeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
All right, we move into the bottom of the second inning. It'll be Jason Martinson leading it off for the Skeeters. 2-0 lead for the Ducks. A solo home run from LJ Mazzilli in the top half of the second has put him out in front by 2. It was all Skeeters last night, and we'll see if they can keep the fire going here in the second half, although hate to call them meaningless games, but as far as playoff positioning goes, they are meaningless. The Skeeters have already secured their spot in the playoffs, winning the Freedom Division in the first half. You try telling this crowd tonight these games are meaningless, though. Great crowd on hand here for Parrot Head night. Darren Downs, the lefty, delivers to Martinson, who lines that into left field for a base hit toward the left field corner. Martinson rounds a big turn around first, but will head into first and stay there with a single. Jason Martinson on the first pitch of the inning delivers a single and didn't even let me get into his stats that have been so great of late. Martinson had hit his 4th home run of the month of July last night, and that is tied for the most in the Atlantic League right now, and there he gets the single. Martinson also hitting .364 over his last 7 games. As I mentioned, didn't even let me get into his stats, and that'll bring up Albert Cordero, 1 for 4 last night behind the plate once again as Cody Stanley gets the night off, and Coco from the right side tonight with lefty Darren Downs on the hill. Cordero swings at the first pitch and pops it up toward David Washington, just in foul territory. Washington has it for the first out of the inning on the pop out there from Cordero. So Ryan Jackson now going to come to the dish. Jackson drove in a run last inning on a sac fly in the first inning. Skeeters got out early, and that had not been the case for the last half of the first half rather. It was a struggle to get leads early in games, and last night was not the case though. An early 3-0 lead courtesy of the Zach Bornstein homer, then a sac fly from the man at the plate now, Ryan Jackson. And that was all Joe Lionheart needed. He threw 5 scoreless and handed it over to a Skeeters bullpen that was up to the task, and Jackson takes the first pitch ball there. So Jackson, interesting story here. He was wearing number 4 right now. He will not be wearing that number, though, when this season ends. That's because on August 3rd, that will come during our next homestand when the Lancaster Barnstormers are in town, we'll be retiring the number 4. The first number that'll ever be retired in Sugar Land Skeeters history. It'll be Deacon Jones's number 4 from his time in the minors in the 1950s. Jackson takes the backdoor breaking ball in there for strike 1-1. For those who don't know Deacon, he is a special advisor here to the president. He is pretty much the mayor of this ballpark. He's out here every night, big smiles, and was a major part of getting the team out here in Sugar Land. And he is a former major leaguer, played with the White Sox in the late 50s. And he hit 400 in 1956, hit 406 to be exact, with the Dubuque Packers of the Midwest League, a single-A affiliate of the White Sox. And that still stands as the Midwest League, which is still around. That's the highest batting average in Midwest League history. So on August 3rd, we'll be honoring Deacon hitting 400. Back in 1956, we'll be retiring as number 4. Every Skeeter will be wearing number 4 that night as Martinson bluffs a steal there and back. 3-1 now to Jackson. So everybody on the Skeeters will be wearing number 4. It'll be the last time anybody wears number 4 on the Skeeters. We have special uniforms to honor Deacon that night. And we'll have Deacon Jones bobbleheads as well to boot, and that's going to be another exciting night. I get goosebumps just even thinking about that. I've learned so much from that man. And that one inside, ball 4 to Jackson. Martinson steals, though, and no need to slide there as Jackson aboard with a walk, puts runners at first and second here with 1 away in the second. But yeah, to finish that thought, I mean, I've never learned more about baseball than from any single person other than Deacon. I mean, a guy that has interacted with the likes of Jackie Robinson, Ted Williams, my personal favorite player of all time, Tony Gwynn. And to go through his phone list and see who he has as his contacts and people that he interacts with, it's pretty crazy. And we'll be honoring him on August 3rd. And for now, is Blair Beck up to bat with runners on first and second, 1 away. Bottom of the second inning, the Ducks leading 2-0. First pitch to Beck is low and in for a ball, 1-0. Already 2 home runs on the year for Beck in a Skeeters uniform. He's playing in just his 10th game with the Skeeters, hitting an even 300 so far. Got a hit last night, was 1 for 4 rather, with a single. Beck, good buddies with Alex Bregman, Houston Astros All-Star, and that one's chopped just a few feet foul on the third base side. And Beck has already made his presence felt pretty well here with the Skeeters. He had a home run in his very first at-bat with the Skeeters. He came against High Point all the way back on June 29th. and already has a 6 RBI game to his credit. That came against these Ducks in a game on the last road trip. That tied the Skeeters single game record, and this is all in just 10 games. 1-1 to Beck, fastball up. Easy take for Blair, 2-1 now. So as you can imagine, Beck is feasted on Long Island pitching already. 389 mark, 5 games, 1 homer and 6 RBIs, and chance here to help the Skeeters cut into that 2-0 deficit. Martinson on second base, a good sized lead. Jackson a big lead at first. Beck lines it foul down the third base side to keep it at 2-2. Beck attended University of Kansas, a Jayhawk in his time in college, a native of Midland, Texas. He began the year with the Windy City Thunderbolts of the Frontier League and did not have a home run in his time there. Both runners go there on the 2-2. Ball is up and no throw from Sanchez. A double steal. Jason Martinson into third. Ryan Jackson into second. Heads up play there from the Skeeters base runners right now. That's going to put runners at second and third. Martinson stolen base number 5 on the year. Jackson stolen base number 6. Neither of them have been caught this year either, impressively. So an even 10 for 10 from those two runners there, Jackson and Martinson. And now a full count to Blair Beck, first base open, and a chance here to drive it a run with a fly ball or a ground ball. The infield is playing back. The 3-2. Beck lines that hard down the third base side into some empty seats, thankfully, to keep it full. Skeeters lead the Atlantic League. They came in leading the Atlantic League with 79 stolen bases. Somerset was the next closest at 66. So a fairly big lead in the stolen base race for the Atlantic League. And the Skeeters are approaching what likely will end up approaching their record, especially with Rico Noel on the team. He already has 2 stolen bases tonight, too. So already 4 more stolen bases is the tally. And the record is 162. That came back in 2017. And that is when Josh Prince set the team mark with 53 stolen bases. Jared Mitchell, he is second in the league in stolen bases with 22, behind Darian Sanford of Lancaster. 3-2 to Beck. Chops that foul again, having himself a nice at-bat off of Darren Downs. So already 4 stolen bases, and we're still in the second inning tonight. And looking through the numbers here, the most stolen bases in a game for the Skeeters is 5. They've done it twice, the last time on May 10th against the Ducks. Seems like they're definitely on their way to maybe breaking that single game record here tonight. And Beck gets a backdoor curveball, comes up empty and misses there, strike number 3. So a big strikeout from Darren Downs. Leaves runners at second and third, 2 away, and it'll be up to Javier Betancourt to see if he can drive in some runs here. Betancourt comes in hitting a .143, 3 RBIs already. Him and Beck joined the team on the same day. That was that game against High Point Rockers back on June 29th. And in his first at-bat, he drew a bases-loaded walk, so each Beck and Betancourt drove on a run in their first at-bat. First pitch to Betancourt in the dirt and gets away from Sanchez a bit, but not far enough for Martinson to try and make a play at the plate. So 1-0 to Betancourt. Javier did not start last night's game, did not get into last night's game. With the Skeeters last year, a part of their championship run. He also began the year in the Frontier League with the Washington Wild Things. That one gets part of the zone there, up and away, and makes it 1-1. Betancourt last year appeared in 58 games with the Skeeters at 201. Drove in 17 runs. Nice piece off the bench, play a little third base, second base, and shortstop. Mostly second base, which is where he's starting tonight. 1-1. Betancourt hits that sharply off the padding there down the third base side and out of play to make it 1-2. Skeeters still with runners on second and third. 2 away here at the bottom of the second. The Ducks lead 2-0. Martinson led the inning off with a walk. Jackson also aboard with a walk. Both stole to get them to second and third, respectively. The 1-2 now to Betancourt. And he fouls that off again, that time off the netting in front of the Ducks dugout to keep it at 1-2. Javier spent some time in the minors with the Brewers and the Tigers. He began his pro career with the Tigers in 2012, a native of Venezuela. That one popped up. First base side, David Washington giving it a look and has it there just on the grass there down the first base side. So the Skeeters get runners to second and third base, but leave him there. We head to the third inning on a beautiful Saturday night at the best ballpark in the Atlantic League. That's Constellation Field, and we'll be back here in just a minute. Ducks leading 2-0.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit sugarlandskeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Dallas Beeler throws the first pitch ball to Ezekiel Carrera here in the third inning. Ducks leading 2-0. Jessica Munoz, our talented field host, has a few innings off, so she's going to join me in the broadcast booth for a few innings. Jessica, how are we doing on a Saturday evening?
I'm enjoying the Saturday evening for sure. There's a great crowd all wearing these green jerseys, and it's been fun. Nice to have a few innings off, though, tonight.
Yeah, big crowd. You got a big audience on hand tonight.
You know, I love having a big audience.
Does that, like, create a little more nerves for you? You got a lot of people in attendance?
I mean, probably the first few years I worked, but now it just doesn't matter to me. I love talking to people.
You're just a pro's pro. And 4-pitch walk there to Carrera as that happened like a blink of an eye. And leadoff walk for the Ducks, who lead 2-0. That's the only thing we can change about tonight.
I agree with that.
And it'll be Ray Fuentes now.
Coming out to some Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard Ray Fuentes, big Taylor Swift guy. So, you know, we try to make the visitors feel at home here when they come to Constellation Field. He squares the bunt, takes up for a ball, 1-0. We haven't seen any of the rule changes really come into play though yet.
I'm waiting for a steal first.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see that.
Fuentes is kind of reminding me because he actually had a pretty good chance to maybe take first base last night and did not go. And he's a fast guy. And on the move there is Carrera, and he would have just had a stolen base there standing up probably, and Ray Fuentes fouls it off, thankfully, to make it 1-1.
We've seen a few stolen bases tonight, that's for sure, and it's only in the third inning. But
We've
I'm
already had 4.
waiting for a steal first, though.
You know, that's one that's going to look pretty funky when it happens for the first time. And there were a few chances last night, and I guess credit to Cordero for the Skeeters and Cabrera for the Ducks, Ramon Cabrera. They actually were like pretty aware
I was going to say, what kind of situation do you think you're going to see one?
I'd imagine it's going to happen probably with a team that's behind in a game, but you never know. I mean, it counts as a walk on the official scorecard. So I mean, guys looking to boost their on base percentage, it's gonna help you. It'll go down as a walk in the score sheet. So
I'm sure the first time it happens, fans are going to be like, "What's going on here?"
yeah, I mean, I didn't see anyone even flinch. I mean, there was one where Juan Silverio had a chance in the 8th inning, like guys and Fuentes as well late in the game. They did not even move. So it's going to be interesting to see when that actually does come into play. It's 1-2 to Fuentes now with.
Still pretty new, but I'm excited to see it for sure.
Yeah, I mean, the check swing, batter friendly rule. I don't know if that's going to really. You're going to notice any of that. The pitcher stepping off. Those are nuanced things that I don't think the average fan would even notice necessarily. Kind of like the mound visits rule. That might be something that you just don't even notice during
I'll
a game.
tell you what, though, I've enjoyed the mound visit rule. I feel like the pace of play speeded up quite a bit.
Yeah, and that's the goal line. I mean, yeah, it's kind of weird to think that we haven't had one. Backdoor cutter there. Beeler doesn't get the call, makes it 2-2. And Dallas, a normally pretty calm and reserved guy, you can tell by his body language, he's getting a little frustrated there, wondering where that one is missing on the outside part of the plate. So 2-2 to Fuentes, who doubled back in the first inning, came around to score. That one way upstairs and makes it full. I don't know. I'm thinking Carrera's probably going to steal here.
You think so?
I think so. Put him in the call.
Beeler seems to be watching him a bit, though. Looking back over his shoulder.
Let's see. Digs in the full count. Carrera is on the move, and that was a good steal because that one's chopped to Betancourt, who will have to go to 1. Only out he's got there to Phipps in time, so 1 away here in the 3rd inning.
Nice call there, Rye.
You know, I'd like to think I notice a few things every now and then. I get like 20% of the things I guess right. And I'll bring up TJ Rivera now, who drove in a run in his first at-bat.
With the recorder on the PA.
My goodness, that is jarring.
Gets me every time. You can see the fans looking around being like, what is this noise that's going on right now?
I texted Shay this morning because I saw that Hector Sanchez was in the lineup for the Ducks, and it made me so happy. I was like, dude, he is in the lineup. We got a Hector sighting. And
I've heard a few Hectors out in the crowd tonight.
I hope we can only hope that he gets most of the starting catching duties the rest of the series. That's all we can hope for. Because we wore Hector Gomez out. We ran that dude out of town from the Rockers.
Yeah. That is for sure.
And I don't think you weren't here on the Saturday game when it was a rain delay, and literally he was walking to get his stuff out of the dugout, and we were still like, no one's in the seats, and Shay just kept on playing the Hector sound, and fans were like yelling at him. It was not like in a bad way. It was in a friendly way.
Playful fun.
Exactly. That one's skied to right field. Bornstein and Noel on the run. Noel ends up with it. Crowd number 2. Carrera tags up, gets to third base, and he looked to make a turn there toward home, but holds up. So out number 2 here in the 3rd inning.
That looked like it could have been dangerous out there in the outfield. Both of them looking at the ball, not at each other.
Yeah, that's that. At first, you think that you'd see to Noel because he's not only the center fielder, but he's also like just blazing fast. So, yeah, I wonder if he didn't maybe call off Bornstein there. Got 2 new guys, maybe aren't used to playing with each other.
Waiting for this team to gel. Once they gel, I think it's going to be pretty dangerous.
Yeah, well, I think that's got to be part of the goal here. Is hopefully we can keep a team that's like somewhat together for the second half. We've got one day, no contract purchases, so we're 1 for 1. Although that's still the goal. You hope that everyone ends up getting their contract purchased. That's the idea, I guess. But it's always kind of disappointing.
It's very exciting for the players, tough for the fans in front office, that's for sure.
Yeah, like the guy on the mound, like if Dallas Beeler, he's been the anchor of this rotation. It's like if he gets picked up, you'd feel amazing for him. But you'd also be like, crap,
it's
that's
tough
our
when
ace.
Someone's kind of like the glue holding something together.
And Benson Ramiro grounds that down to the third base side, 0-2. A big spot here. Zico Carrera on third, 2 away. Ducks already leading 2-0. It's not looking great out towards center field right now.
It looks like a painting out there, but
it does.
Hope it stays out there in center field.
I've seen worse, and it hasn't rained, so I guess that's a good sign.
It did rain a little bit in the first inning whenever I was down there waiting to go
Did
on
it
the
really?
field. Yep, it was a bit of a sprinkle, but nothing too bad. About 2 minutes, and then it stopped.
It's kind of interesting because like the sun's out, and it's on the field now, so you wouldn't think it's that cloudy outside, but it is. It's a pretty cloudy night.
You never know in Sugarland.
You
Sun
never
could be
know.
out, and it could be raining at the same time.
I've seen that. several times since I moved here, and it's kind of wild. 1 and 2 to Davinson Romero, 2 away. Oh yeah, you can see it on the feed right now. It's pretty dark out there.
Yes. But the sun and the rain makes for some pretty humid temperatures out there.
Yes, indeed it does. 2 and 2 to Romero, 2 away here in the top of the third. See if Dallas Buehler can work his way out of a jam here. Just nearing the 7 o'clock hour. Ryan Posner, Jessica Munoz with you here. The 2 and 2 in the dirt, scooped up by Cordero, makes it a full count. So we were Chris Parsons actually reminded me last year when we wore the Parrot Head jerseys, Dallas Buehler started the game. It was June 28th, and he threw 8 no-hit innings. You'll remember that game, I'm sure.
I do, yes.
And Dallas missed his flight yesterday, which he was supposed to start yesterday, and so he got to start today instead. He can't obviously throw a no-hitter. I just felt like it was fate that he was supposed to start today.
With the Parrot Head jerseys.
And we'll see what we got later as Romero takes ball 4 there in the dirt, so runners in the corners now with 2 away. Can't really blame Buehler there. Romero, a pretty big-time threat at the plate, so going to be Hector Sanchez now, catcher for the Ducks with 2 away. And there you go. You heard it on cue.
Both of us just sitting here waiting.
But the fans love it. I mean, that was what happened during the rain delay. I kind of missed my story there. Hector Gomez was walking back to get his stuff, and literally just fans were sitting there yelling Hector at him. And that one gets through the legs of Cordero. Carrera is going to score easily there on the wild pitch. And just like that, the Ducks extend their lead to 3-0. It looked like Buehler was going to work his way out of this one potentially, but Carrera scoring on what will probably be scored wild pitch. We'll see how that one goes down, but nonetheless, a 3-0 lead for the Ducks here in the 3rd inning. So now runner at second base. And Davinson Romero, the 1-0 to Sanchez is in for a strike. Makes it a 1-0-1.
I think I need to count how many times that sound clip plays during the game.
I mean, Hector saying he grounded out on the first pitch of his last at bat, so he only got 1 Hector in last time, but they're making up for some lost time as that one swung on a miss by Sanchez, and it looks like Cordero maybe caught the backswing or just the ball in general and kind of down on his knees there. If anyone can empathize with Albert Cordero, it is the man at the plate, Hector Sanchez, who is the catcher for the Ducks tonight.
Trying to walk it off.
Yeah, Coco got hit there. Maybe he got hit with a backswing, maybe. I don't know.
Either that or the ball bounced up.
I think, yeah, it looks like the way where he's kind of favoring, it looks like he probably got hit with the ball somewhere.
Yeah, it looks like right below his vest or chest protector, it looks like. Painful either way, bat or ball.
Yeah, and they're going to give him some time here to kind of just catch his breath. That's a stinger for sure. And it looks like he's okay to go, though. Max is perched up there on the dugout. He was ready to go just in case, but 1-2 now to Sanchez. 2 away here in the top of the 3rd inning. 3-0 Ducks lead.
Hector.
They're blaring that. That's one of those things I think more than any other sound clip this year that I feel like the fans have gotten involved with is just yelling blindly the name Hector. And I doubt
the donut chant too. The
donut chant, yeah.
It's pretty loud out there.
I have to turn my crowd mic down usually when the donut chant starts because it is quite loud. 2-2, that one's foul back. So 2-2, 2 away here in the top of the 3rd. Hector Sanchez, the former New York Giant backstop, grounds it over to Betancourt, who has it there easily. Fires on over to Dennis Phipps. Good for out number 3 here in the 3rd inning. So the Ducks tack on another run. They make it a 3-0 lead as we move into the bottom half of the 3rd here on Parrot Head night at Constellation Field.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Funday. For more information, visit sugarlandskeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
At
So down 3-0, the Skeeters will send up Rico Noel to lead off the inning. Jessica Munoz, our field host. Jessica, you realize tonight's the first game of the year Juan Silverio not in the starting lineup.
I know. I was talking to Dennis Phipps before the game, and I was like, "Where's Juan?" Because I was going to ask him to catch first pitches because he usually does it for me even when he's in the lineup. And Dennis joked, he was like, "Oh, here."
He's out of the lineup, and Rico Noel chops that one to Frias at shortstop, and Frias unable to barehand it. Got to imagine that's going down as a hit, Jessica, with the way Rico Noel runs. Noel stole 53 bases last year with the Barnstormers, but he still was second on his own team. Darian Sanford stole 81 bases. And Darian Sanford actually leads the league now. That guy, I mean, he's just a walking stolen base. I mean, he just gets on, and I've had a few guys explain to me, I mean, there's no hesitation. If he gets on base as a batter, you know he's going to steal, which sometimes can actually kind of be counterproductive to the guys at the plate, thinking that they might not be able to, like, they want to, like, steal his thunder, but a leadoff single for Rico Noel. That's what you need here, trailing 3-0. Darren Downs back on the hill for the Ducks.
It's always good to see the leadoff guy get on and gives the guys on deck more motivation to feel.
Especially when it's Noel, too, especially. I mean, you got to feel good. He's probably going to be on the move, you'd imagine. He's already stolen 2 bases today. So he's probably going to be on the move at some point, you'd think. So 2-0 quickly to Jan Santee. The Skeeters flip the order here, second time through the order, trailing 3-0. Just 2 hits so far for the Skeeters, both singles. And Noel on the move, that's an easy stolen base. He can just...
Nobody even going to cover second.
He could have backpedaled into second base there. When he's going on first move with a lefty on the mound like that, it's pretty easy. So third stolen base of the night for Rico Noel, and I'm going to dig into the numbers right quick. I believe, yep, that matches the most in a single game from a Skeeter this year. Jared Mitchell stole 3 bases back on May 21st against Somerset, so it ties that. And Jan Santee takes outside 3-1, but see how, like, Anthony, when that base was easily stolen, I mean, he didn't even flinch. He's letting Noel get to second base. So that could definitely affect the hitters. Three and 1 to Jan Santee. Good hitters count here. And he's got 4 homers on the year. Pops that one foul off to the right side and out of play.
big swing right there.
Yeah, he got a fastball he liked, it looked like. Full count now to Anthony, the captain. I don't know if he has his captain C chest or C patch on his special edition uniforms.
I don't believe so.
But he is the only Skeeter in the team's history to wear the C patch for the captain.
Can't think of a better guy for it.
Captain Sugarland. Full count pitch to Anthony. That one alone in for a ball. Good take from the captain. And now first and second with just nobody down here in the bottom of the third inning. And now the tying run comes to the plate in the form of Zach Borenstein.
Let's hope for a repeat of last night. That home run he hit was just
easy power.
Woo.
And it makes, I mean, it looked like a fly ball, and you have to like remember, obviously, he was at the plate, because if that was, you know, anyone else sitting in, I would have thought that would have been a routine fly ball to right field, but it just carried and carried it. I was told from Ryan Biddle, the club use this in the dugout, has a better angle than I did. That ball actually left the stadium, like it went into the parking lot.
I watched it go out too, and I was like,
so you saw it too?
Part of the field too. Oh yeah.
So where exactly did it land?
I believe it went out, so like kind of under the Leonetti graphics. It went towards the ice house out that way.
My goodness.
Just deep part of the field, just launched it.
First pitch, both runners on the move. Noel into third base safely there. So 2 more stolen bases on the night. The Skeeters have stolen 7 bases already tonight. My goodness.
It's got to be fun for Anthony being behind Noel, because Anthony's a fast guy too, but once you see someone in front of you going, no brainer there.
So another double steal. That's the second double steal tonight for the Skeeters. They're having some fun on the base pass, and that is big time right there. Now runners at second and third, nobody away, and that pitch was a ball to Zach Borenstein.
It gets the crowd really engaged too when they see something like that happen.
So a lot of speed on the base pass, and Borenstein, big hack there. The fastball up and in makes it 1-1. And Noel himself, that was stolen base number 4, so that is the most from a Skeeter this year already. And just his second game. He's going to be pushing that number 53 he had last year. It looks like it's just the second half at this rate. And that one low and away. 2-1 to Borenstein.
Not mad about that.
No, I mean, kind of replaces, because it really had been a 2-man tandem last year with Anthony Giansanti and Alvaro Rondon. Rondo had 38 stolen bases last year, and so now without him on the roster, you kind of need that other guy. Two-1 to Borenstein, chopped to second base. Mazzilli gonna fire over to first, and to score is Noel. So ducked it out there from Borenstein. Rico stole L, courtesy of Shea. In to score there for the first run of the night for the Skeeters. They now trail the Ducks 3-1.
I'm loving the bat dog. It's
Kovu is
too good.
Kovu's still in the show.
I mean, every time it comes out, he gets a huge applause from the crowd. His trainer had him up on the rails too earlier. I don't know if you saw that. He was up walking the net.
He was sitting on a fire hydrant earlier today. And I love that we got a parrot head uniform too. That's a nice touch.
He's part of the team now.
He is part of the team. Thanks to Sit Means Sit, a training company here in Houston who provided Kovu the bat dog. 1-0 to Dennis Phipps, who is in the midst of a 10-game hitting streak. One more and he'd match Jared Mitchell for the longest hitting streak from a Skeeter this year.
He had a couple balls last night too that I thought had a chance of going out just barely on the warning track.
Grounds that one hard down the third base side, but foul. His first at bat, he crushed it to the left center field gap, but Carrera, the left fielder, had him played in the left center field gap, and he kind of is shaded that way right now too. He's kind of shaded toward the gap, kind of almost asking Phipps to hit it down the line. If he gets it down the line, that's a easy double. I wouldn't say triple. Phipps, he
hustled the other night though.
He does a lot of things well. I wouldn't say speed is necessarily his game. Power certainly is. 14 homers on the year, leads the team. That one misses in 2-1. He's also, I'd say, and I think you'd admit too, his head-first sliding ability is questionable. I've seen Phipsy take a few head-first slides, and they're more like belly flops, which is kind of what it looks like when I try to head-first slide too, so I can feel him on that.
Mouthful of dirt, just flopping.
2-1, the infield playing in here. Ducks out ahead 3-1 by Anthony Giansanti on third base with one away. Phipps smokes that toward the right side and out of play. So it's 2-2 to Dennis Phipps. It's meant to the infield playing in. Ducks out ahead 3-1, but the Skeeters threatening here. Got the number 2 man on RBIs on the team, and Dennis Phipps up to bat, the 2-2. Phipps pops that one up, out of play down the right field line. It's still 2-2.
I was talking to Phipps. He found it funny whenever he hit that grand slam. I was like, were you swinging for the fences on that? And he was like, I swing for the fences on every pitch. So he's one of those guys that he doesn't care if it's a long fly out. He's going to swing for it every time.
I mean, that makes sense. That seems to be kind of his strong suit. I mean, you look at him, and he's listed on our roster as 6'2", 220, and he is a big, big fella. Big-time power hitter. He already has 5 home runs that he did all of last year. That one grounded to Frias at short. That's going to have to keep Jan Santee at third, though, as Phipps jammed there a bit. Grounds out 6-3 for number 2. It's still just 1 run in now and 2 away here in the 3rd inning. That was a big out there from Darren Downs. Holding the runner at 3rd, and it'll be up to Jason Martinson now with 2 away. Martinson homered last night, a solo shot, his 11th home run of the year. He's kind of similar to Phipps. I mean, he's kind of that new age hitter where he is going to hit for an average probably below 250, but he will provide plenty of power, especially for a guy that can play the middle infield. That's not something you get all the time from middle infielders. First pitch to him was a breaking ball outside for a ball, 1-0. Martinson had a single in his first at-bat of tonight's game. 1 for 2. Skeeters have gotten one back this inning on an RBI ground up from Zach Borenstein. A 3-1 lead, though, still for the Ducks. .0 pitch is a called strike on the inside part of the plate. Evens it here. 1-1.
Is that Silverio coaching first right now?
That is Wancha. That kind of reminded me. That's why I was bringing that up, man. It's like that guy just needs to be involved with the game somehow. Jared Mitchell was coaching first earlier.
He's one of those guys. He's always up on the rails cheering for everybody.
Yeah.
He's a great guy to have in the clubhouse, that's for sure.
Not only did he start all 70 games of the first half, then he went to the All-Star game and played in that as well. And went 1 for 2, had a single. I mean, he's literally the Iron Man. I mean, and now having already clinched a playoff spot, you can kind of pump the brakes on a guy like that and let him maybe take a night off once a homestand or however they're going to work that, but you can kind of let him get some nights off his feet. 2-1 to Martinson. Good take on the breaking ball low and in. Makes it 3-1.
It was exciting to see Pete bring in some other players in the field, because I know for a while we were not really having many on the bench to come off.
No, I mean, the bench is pretty deep right now. It's running 4 deep, which is a lot more than
all season, right?
Yeah, a lot more than we've been accustomed to see. You got Willie Taveras, Jared Mitchell, Cody Stanley, and Juan Silverio all on the bench tonight. 3-1. Oof, Martinson had a pitch to hit there. Fouls it off, makes it 3-2.
That'll be nice for that break rotation for these starters too as well.
Oh yeah.
Maybe getting a game off every homestand.
I mean, hey, look at Joe Lionheart last night. He was supposed to be the number 5 starter in the rotation. Throws 5 scoreless. I mean, the dude hadn't pitched above the college level before he joined the Skeeters. He looked great last night against the Ducks team that they'll make you pay. They'll make a guy maybe is a little outmatched competition-wise pay, but Joe Lionheart looked sharp last night.
I think it was the first time I saw him pitch. He did pretty well.
Yeah, 3-2 to Martinson. Broken bat into shallow center field. That's going to be a tough play for Mazzilli, and not able to get it. That went off the glove and into center field. Martinson into second base with a double, and into score is Anthony Jansanti, and the Skeeters make it a 3-2 game now. And Jason Martinson, when you're going good, Jessica, even if they don't necessarily square the ball up.
That was definitely a tough play to be made out in the outfield, and kind of went our way, which was pretty exciting to get the run home. LJ
Mazzilli giveth and taketh away. He had the home run back in the second inning, and right there, that one hit off, looked like the heel of his glove. He had a good chance of making that play, but
it was a tough play to make.
It was going to be a tough play, like you said, Jessica, for sure. So I'm sure that'll be scored an RBI double for Jason Martinson, and that's some good, exciting play there. Got a great crowd on hand, too. You can really feel the energy there as Anthony Jansanti comes in and scored to make it a 3-2 game. That bat died a hero. Sound like a broken bat. Did that sound like a broken bat to you?
It did, yes. I didn't see the bat after I got distracted.
I think Kovu picked that thing up in a heartbeat. He's He's feeling himself now.
Speaking of speed, he's got it there as well.
Kovu's exit velocity out of the dugout is over 100 miles per hour for sure.
It's ridiculous. You blink, you miss him.
You would. Cordero now, Albert Cordero, the catcher, with a chance to maybe tie this one up. Jason Martinson heads up play all the way to second there, puts himself into scoring position with 2 away. And Coco swings at the first pitch. That one's going to be another tough play. In comes Myers from right field and has it toward the corner, gloves it for the 3rd out of the inning. So the Skeeters get 2, though. RBI double from Jason Martinson and an RBI ground out from Zach Borenstein. Ducks lead 3-2. We head to the 4th inning.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday fun day. For more information, visit sugarlandskeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
All right, we head to the 4th inning. Skeeters got 2 back in the 3rd. A 3-2 Ducks lead. It'll be David Washington to lead the inning off. Thank you to Jessica Munoz, our field host, who was able to give us a few innings of work, and she called to the bullpen, and in comes Tyler Stam, our GM now. And
Jessica was in the booth?
She was for 2 innings.
That's awesome.
Yeah, for those that don't know, Jessica is a natural. I think that's actually what she wanted to do mostly, was be a field host. And
so do you know her backstory?
A little bit. You could probably elaborate on that more.
Yeah, so she was actually in Australia, and she was a field host for an Australian baseball team.
Yeah, the ABL.
Yeah. And so now she ended up here, and when we had ESPN3, she was their in-game reporter and interviewer. And when ESPN3 left, we asked her, hey, do you want to be an on-field host? She said, yeah. So here she is, I think 4 years later now.
That was, very natural, give and take. I could throw her a question. She just crushed it out of the ballpark. Metaphorically and literally speaking.
Yep.
It was very nice. It was very, very natural to have her in the booth. And, I wish I could stop by more often. I know she's really busy. She's down there doing all the in-game promo stuff. I couldn't believe that she had 2 innings to spare.
She is one of the busiest there is here.
That one grounded sharply to Dennis Phipps, who gloves
nice play,
it.
Dennis.
Dennis the Menace. He rips Andy Fields over at first base there, 1 away here in the 4th.
Yeah, I actually feel bad going back to Jessica. I remember she had told me about her experience, and I had seen her what she could do on ESPN3. She was very good at what she did. But I asked her to audition to be the on-field host. And now, in retrospect, I feel pretty stupid because she does really well.
I asked her if she gets more nervous on a night like tonight where, this is, in my opinion, our best crowd since maybe opening day. I don't know how.
Probably.
And she's like, no, not really. I'm like, geez, well, good for you, because I would be pretty nervous if I got out there. It's easy for me. I speak to about 36 people now and on a microphone. I got the shield of secrecy. behind the mic, but she's right out there up in front and center, and she does a great job. 2-0 to LJ Mazzilli, who homered back in the second inning. He takes low to make it 3-0. It is windy out there. Got a crosswind. Looks like it's blowing out a little bit, almost out to right field right now.
Yeah, we got all these little bit of that hurricane, or I guess it's not a hurricane, it's a tropical storm.
I thought it was classified as a
But
hurricane.
Is it? Did it get up there?
I thought it was a Cat 1.
I'm not sure. But all the bands from that storm are just kind of circling.
That one skied out to Rico Noel, who gloves it and has it for out number 2 here in the fourth inning.
So we have the outskirts of it where we're getting to see all the clouds and stuff, but we should be good to go.
Yeah, it did.
In terms of precipitation, we are fine. But it looks kind of ugly. It looks hurricaney.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in Louisiana right now, please stay safe. It does not
stay
look
safe.
good. Out here in Houston, it looks like we're going to be okay. Based off my Weather Channel Radar app. Free plug there for Weather Channel Radar app. If you want to sponsor our tarp next year, feel free. That one from Darby Myers, sky to left field. Under it is Blair Beck. And has it for out number 3. So 1-2-3 inning from Dallas Beeler. Getting into a groove here. Skeeters and Ducks head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Ducks out in front, 3-2. Back here in just a bit.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball. Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Ryan Jack's going to lead it off here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Ducks lead 3-2. Tyler Stam and Ryan Posner here in the booth. And Darren Downs on the mound. His first pitch to Jackson is away for a ball. Ryan Jackson making his second plate appearance of the night. Walked in his first at-bat. Jax, as some call him. Maybe that's just me.
Do they call him that?
I call him that. I don't know if anyone else does, actually. That's a pretty good nickname, though. If your last name's Jackson. And Jax lines that to center field, but right at Ray Fuentes, who snares it there. Out number 1 here in the 4th inning.
My new favorite part of the ballpark, dude. This dog is so awesome.
Kovu the Bat Dog he steals the show. Win or lose, Kovu the Bat Dog makes you feel like a winner if you came to the ballpark. I
was telling Chris Hill, as he makes you call him, Christopher Hill. I was telling Christopher Hill earlier that it finally feels like minor league baseball here again, and it feels so good.
This weekend especially, you got a special edition jersey last night, special edition jersey tonight, and Kovu the Bat Dog last 2 nights. I mean, you're so right, Tyler.
We're just having some fun. That's what it's all about.
Seriously, though, I mean, and there's a lot more of that in store to come. As Chris kind of got a late start, didn't really get here until about like a month before the season started. So
yeah, in middle of March.
So one of those things where now the second half of the season, I think you're going to start to notice a lot more of the things like Rally Sloth, who we hopefully don't have to break out tonight, but if we do, it's going to be hilarious. And the music around the ballpark, the visitors walk-up music, which Shay has ran away with.
A little too much, but I mean, you know, it is what it is.
And 1-2 now to Blair Beck, who struck out in his first at-bat. Skeeters and Ducks, game number 2 between them of the 6-game series. We'll go through Wednesday. Tomorrow is Sunday Fun Day, so autographs, pregame catch on the field. And Beck swings through that one as Downs jams him there. Strikeout out number 2 here in the 4th. It is windy out there. You can hear it a little bit on the mic out there, the field mic. Now a strikeout number 4 of the night for Darren Downs. He's also walked 3 though. The Skeeters have stolen 7 bases tonight, Tyler.
So I saw the double steal. I saw the first
2
4
double steals.
Okay, I saw the first 4 steals. We were running and gunning. I guess it hasn't stopped.
And yeah, Rico Noel, a big part of that. He's on deck. He already has 4 stolen bases tonight. That's the most of any Skeeter in a game this year. How about that?
He's got 4 tonight?
Yeah.
Wow. It's impressive.
He stole 2 bases after walking to lead off the game, and he had a single on his last at-bat, stole 2 more bases.
Do you happen to know what the Atlantic League record is, by chance?
I have my media guide handy, and I can look up at least for the record for our team. And I got to imagine 4 is up there because, I mean, if you're lucky to get 4 hits in a game.
That's a ton of steals for a game.
I know. How many guys get on and steal 2 bases in each of their first 2 plate appearances? I mean, that doesn't happen all that often. I mean, Jared Mitchell had stolen 3 bases in a game earlier this year, and that had been the previous record. But if Noel gets on, you got to imagine he's going to steal again, right? I mean,
why not?
Yeah. It's worked,
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Seriously. 0-2 to Javier Betancourt, 2 away in the 4th, and that one misses outside. Makes it 1-2. Were you surprised last night to see that no one took advantage of the stealing first base rule?
I was, but it's kind of like we talked about a little bit last night. I think it all depends on the situation of the game. Obviously, that situation right now, there's nobody on base. You're going to do it if the opportunity presents itself. But I don't know. I think you have to have a really solid wild pitch in order for it to happen.
There were a few last night that you probably would have advanced. And Betancourt swings and misses there, strike number 3. So Darren Downs sharp here in the 4th inning. Pair of strikeouts to the end of the inning. And we'll move to the bottom of the 4th. Ducks out in front of the Skeeters. We're headed to the top of the 5th, rather. Stay sharp, Brian. Headed to the top of the 5th, 3-2 lead for the Ducks.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Fun. For more information, visit sugarlandskeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with the C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and...
All right, welcome back. We head to the top of the 5th inning. Ducks lead the Skeeters 3-2. First pitch into Vladimir Frias is a strike. And you hear the donut chant. We'll see if we can get some toasted yolk donuts here for the crowd if Frias can strike out.
Just so many fun things happening this year, man.
So
it
much
just
fun.
Feels so much better.
And Tyler, I did find out as I probably a little bit of breath.
You made it?
I made it, got my media guide, and Rico Noel's 4 stolen bases. That's a Skeeters single game record.
We got an audience joining us behind us. I know this
Kevin
is
Zotnik, our owner.
This is YouTube, so you can't tell.
No, we got to paint the picture for him. Oh man, and we already have a call for Rally Greg if we're trailing in the 7th inning.
Oh, Rally Greg will be back. It's a requirement now.
You know, last night the first at bat that he was in the booth, Jason Martinson homered.
Well, he said too that he basically called it.
He did.
It was a couple pitches later, but we had a Jimmy Jack.
Yeah, no, we said it. I mean, we both were like, well, if Martinson homered, doesn't mean Rally Greg lives, and Martinson delivered, and Rally Greg delivered too at the same time.
I know Rally Greg can probably hear me right now, and Rally Greg, get your rally pants on, my friend. We're not going to need it, though, because we are going to be golden here at the bottom of the 5th. We're going to put up a 2-spot.
I like your style. But, yeah, I was saying, Rico Noel's 4 stolen bases. That's the most in a game in Skeeters history.
Oh, there you go. Already?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
welcome to Sugarland.
His night's young. I mean, he's going to have at least 2 more at-bats tonight.
Leading off the 5th as well.
He could absolutely demolish that record. I mean, we got Michael Pollock next to us here. He actually probably can help us out in figuring out the single-game record.
He's the league's stat master.
He is kind of the gatekeeper in that regard. Anthony Jansanti had done it twice. Josh Prince had also done it twice. And Alvaro Andon had done it once. Each had stolen 3 bases in a game. No one has stolen 4, though, which Rico Noel has done tonight. So a little bit of Skeeters history. Ezekiel Carrera now with 1 away it's quickly 3-0 to him. 3-2 lead for the Ducks over the Skeeters. It's been an exciting night, man. It's a lot of good energy in the ballpark. We had a Bama Breeze, the cover band for Jimmy Buffett out here earlier in the Bud Light Ice House. 3-1 now as Carrera takes a strike. I don't think anyone tonight is as happy as our public address announcer, Shane Brown, who might be the biggest parrot head.
This is literally his Christmas. I think he actually said that, so I stole his line. But
Shane said he was going to a Jimmy Buffett concert as Carrera walks there, and that was a few weeks ago when he went to the Jimmy Buffett concert at the Cynthia Woods Pavilion in the Woodlands, and said he was getting there at 11 a.m. The concert didn't start until about like 8 or 9. You could just fill in the blanks what you think he was doing between 11 and 9 p.m., but it's basically like a big party for everyone in their mid-50s, and they just let their hair loose and
just being a parrot head.
If they still had hair, they let their hair down, and Shane's still got a good head of hair.
Does he, though?
I'd say he's got a good head of hair.
He's got hair.
He's got hair. First pitch to Fuentes. That's upstairs.
That was a strike. I'm gonna just throw it out there. I don't even care.
No.
It was a strike.
Go ahead, man. Might as well.
It was a great pitch.
It was a good pitch. Buehler's had a few of those tonight. He's pretty reserved, but he's kind of been a little more emotional in that regard. Picks over there, almost got Carrera, and now he thinks he might have had Carrera. Dallas Buehler getting very much back into his Dallas Buehler form from last year. He was dominant in the month of June. He could have been named the Atlantic League's June Pitcher of the Month. Was certainly in the running there. He was 2-1 with a 3.23 ERA and 6 June starts. Kind of a shame he didn't win that award.
I don't know why, but one of my little favorite quirks about baseball is right there with Phipps hanging the ball on his back.
Tag.
Yep.
You know who used to be a big-time proponent of that? It was Adrian Beltre. He would always kind of mess around with the tags.
Yep.
So much fun. Carrera on the move. Cordero unable to glove the pitch from Buehler, so he'll steal second with ease. with one away.
Just turning into stolen base night.
I know. I was going to say, both these teams are turning this game into a track meet. If you were just now tuning in, which based off our numbers, it doesn't look like you were, but Rico Noel has already set the Skeeters single game record with 4 stolen bases tonight. And we were just in the top of the 5th inning. A lot of baseball to play. Skeeters have stolen 7 bases already. Fastball misses away, 3-0 to Fuentes, as Beeler has already given up 1 walk this inning. He's walked 3 so far tonight. Pitch, and that misses inside as well, as back-to-back walks from Beeler issued to the Ducks here to get things going in the 5th. Still, ground ball gets you potentially out of the inning if you can somehow turn a triple play. It's grounded over there to Martinson, but double play ball still in effect. Runners on first and second with 1 away. And TJ Rivera getting the Tiny Tim treatment. That's a creepy song.
I'm so thrown off by this song, man. Just turned my mind off, and exactly what you said, got a little creeped out and uncomfortable.
Have you ever seen Tiny Tim sing that song, like the video of him?
No.
It's really creepy.
That's a thing?
If you think the song sounds creepy, you should see him singing the song. It's equally, probably more creepy. It looks kind of like Weird Al, if Weird Al was like goth.
Better question, did I know Tiny Tim was a real person until right now?
Probably not.
No.
I don't know why I even know that. I think Scott Podsum.
I could have sworn, wasn't Tiny Tim like from Oliver Twist or something? Or am I totally mixing up my?
I think there's a couple Tiny Tims. you're mixing up your Tiny Tims, Tyler. 0-2 quickly to Rivera. As we got some action there. Looks like Danny Reynolds getting loose from the Skeeters bullpen. Got 1 away. Runners on first and second. Yeah, see, there you go. Tiny Tim. He looks like if Marilyn Manson and Weird Al Yankovic had a kid.
For some reason, the picture won't load.
0-2. That one fouled down the first base side.
Wow. That is a great description of Tiny Tim.
Yeah. It's
super impressive.
Yeah. I don't think there's any other way you could describe him. It's like a weird blend of Weird Al and Marilyn Manson.
All right.
Yeah, and that's the guy who
sings
that
enough
song.
for me.
If you think the song was creepy, my goodness. 0-2. That one upstairs. Cordero snares that one to make it 1-2. Ducks leading 3-2. Drop the pen. That wind is howling out there right now. It is blowing pretty much directly out to right field, but I'd say it's got to be like at least a 15-mile-per-hour wind out there potentially. Maybe with the 20s. Our flags are hanging on for dear life out there right now. Rivera already 1 for 2 tonight. Drove in a run in the first with an RBI single. He drove in the man on first base, Ray Fuentes, who had doubled earlier in the game. Oh, and jams it there. Nice pitch from Pietro on the fastball on the inside part of the plate. Gets him to miss it. Strike 3, out number 2. Spieler's 3rd strikeout of the night. Dallas himself will tell you he's not a strikeout pitcher. He's a guy who likes to pitch to contact. He actually told me last year he kind of modeled himself after Roy Halladay. That's kind of the guy.
Okay.
If you look at his delivery, that's
a good guy to model yourself after.
Sure. I mean, a Hall of Famer is going to be inducted here later this month. And the most strike he has a 7 strikeout game this year. He had a 10 strikeout game last year. He came out. And,
I remember that one.
Yeah, I mean, you would have guessed he was a strikeout pitcher the way he came out last season, but this year kind of a little more to his strengths. He's pitched more to contact. And gets Ramiro to swing through that one, 0-1.
For those of you keeping score at home, around the league, we've got York leading High Point 6-5. Southern Maryland and Lancaster are tied at 1. Somerset leads New Britain 4-1 in the 6th.
Could be a pretty interesting race to watch, obviously depending on what the Skeeters do here, but between Lancaster and York here in the second half. 2 teams obviously geographically rivals, but I think they're going to both be playing maybe for a second half title with the Skeeters as well. So that'd be
And with the way that York came on the end of that first half,
Sure.
I would be honestly shocked if they weren't able to pull it off. But we'll see. Baseball's a funny game.
1-1 Ramiro. Nice front door breaking ball there. Makes it 1-2 with 2 away. Runners still at first and second. Ducks out of front 3-2. Yeah, I mean, in the Liberty division, too, I mean, both of the divisions were won by a half game.
Right.
So Long Island was a half game better than Somerset, and High Point was right there. Even New Britain really kind of right on the outskirts. They were 5 games back. That one's upstairs, 2-2. So, yeah, I mean, that's going to be a very interesting division to watch here in the second half.
Yeah, the Liberty was slightly heated there in the first half.
And sure enough, the two teams that don't have to worry about a playoff spot get to meet first here. So, but I mean, this could set the tempo. I mean, if you're Somerset or High Point, or if you're York or Lancaster, you're looking at this matchup here. You're, maybe look to make some early ground in the division. Skeeters got a 5-0 win last night to open up the second half. 2-2 from Beeler. That one misses low to make it full to Ramiro. So runners will be going here. Ramiro 0 for 1 today. Walked and struck out. Ducks somehow were able to swing a trade to land him in Long Island, despite having been an all-star for the Bees last year.
It's a very good trade.
Yeah, I mean, if you're the Ducks, you got to feel good about that one. In an all-star.
Oh, for sure. If you're the Ducks, you feel great.
Full count pitch. Ramiro grounds that weakly to the left side. Martinson has it up, and 2 fips in time at first for out number 3. So a couple base runners for the Ducks. Unable to play to run. They are hanging on to a 3-2 lead. Skeeters going to bat in the bottom of the 5th.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are assured to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Funday. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with the C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts of White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
So yeah, to the bottom of the 5th inning. Ducks hanging on to a 3-2 lead, but the Skeeters have scored twice in the 3rd. They went scoreless in the 4th despite putting a few runners on base. So we'll see what they got here. Rico Noel going to send it back to the top of the order, who's had himself a night already. He's already stolen 4 bases as a Skeeters single game record, and we are just in the 5th inning. The push bunt there for Noel. It's going to be a tough play for Mazzilli. No chance. Rico Noel, push bunt single to lead the inning off. How about that? Rico Noel is just having himself a night, showing off exactly the kind of tools that got him to the major leagues and made him so successful last year with the Barnstormers, and already has 4 stolen bases tonight. That was his 2nd hit of the game, and aboard with the push bunt single. Beautifully executed right there. The last time we saw it executed like that came earlier in the year with C.J. McElroy, who has since moved on to the San Francisco Giants, but McElroy made it look easy too, man. That guy had some A+ speed and was able to use that push bunt as a tool, and Rico Noel also using that as a tool aboard first base here. Let's see if he can get to a 5th stolen base tonight. Darren Downs out of the stretch. An extended pause, and now he's going to step off. I mean, Rico Noel has planted himself firmly in the mind of Darren Downs. No doubt about it. He's already stolen 4 bases off of him tonight. And his last time he was on base, he easily took second base standing up as he went on the first move of Downs. Doesn't go there, but misses in the dirt to Downs to Anthony Giansanti. And that's the other part of it, is you have to keep him at first, and then you got a very talented hitter. You got the 2018 Skeeters MVP and the Atlantic League postseason All-Star to play in Anthony Giansanti. So you can't completely focus on Noel. You got to worry about the guy that played in Giansanti, who is 0 for 1. Walked and came around to score in the 3rd inning on an RBI double from Jason Martinson. 1-0, Noel stays put, and Giansanti gets a pitch to hit there, fouls it off his front foot. 1-1. Anthony singled in his first at-bat of the second half last night. One and one to Anthony Giansanti. And Noel on the move. He's going to have himself another stolen base. He stands up into second base. His 5th stolen base of the night. So the 5th stolen base of the night for Rico Noel, the 8th stolen base from the Skeeters in this one, and with nobody down, a runner on second base, Anthony Giansanti got someone to drive in here, the tying run in Noel, and that one in the dirt makes it 2-2. So Noel adds to his all-time Skeeters record. It's just 3, and now he's got 5 stolen bases, so he's just adding on to that record. Just his 2nd game in a Skeeters uniform, too, nonetheless. 2-2, Giansanti chops that to shortstop. Frias got to be quick with Giansanti running on the run, makes the throw in. Heads-up play by Noel, who continues to use that speed. And after Frias threw it over to first base, he advances to 3rd there and is safe with the head-first slide. So Noel single, stole a base, and then moves to 3rd base. I mean, that speed is just too much to handle. So the Skeeters have now stolen 8 bases tonight. That is far and away the most in a game for them this year. The previous had been 5. We're crunching the numbers now to try to see where that ranks in their team history. And first pitch to Zach Bornstein is a breaking ball low and away in for a strike 0-1.
Go, Zach!
Tying run at 3rd base, and Rico Noel here. Big spot, infield playing in for the Ducks. 0-1 the count to Zach Bornstein with just 1 away. Check swing there. He did not go around. Makes it 1-1. Well at 3rd base. 1-1 pitch. Jams Bornstein there. He swings through it. Makes it a 1-2 count now. Just 1 away here. All you need is a fly ball. Right fielder Darby Myers playing just a few steps in front of the track there in right field. Outfield pretty much playing no doubles as a whole. Out there in left field, Ezekiel Carrera is playing fairly deep, as well as the center fielder Ray Fuentes. The 1-2, and that one another tries to get inside Bornstein's kitchen there, but he's able to foul it off. 1-2. 1-2 the count to Zach Borenstein here with one away. Ducks lead 3-2, but Noel at third with the tying run. That one low and away. In the dirt, scooped up by Sanchez to make it a 2-2 count. Borenstein has driven in one of the two runs to the Skeeters rather tonight. 1 for 2, or it's 0 for 2, but his ground out in the third inning netted a run. That infield is still playing in. LJ Mazzilli at second base. It's a valiant effort there. He's standing probably a little closer to the home plate with Zach Borenstein up than he would like. And broken bat, that one up the middle. Noel is going to score easily, and Borenstein once again drives in a row with the ground out. That's going to tie this game up at 3-3. Borenstein breaks his bat. Downs was continually working him in, but he's able to get it over the pitcher's mound, and that was plenty of room, even with the infield in, to let Rico Noel score. And credit Borenstein with the RBI, but really credit Noel there, man. Push bunt to get aboard on first, stole second base, got to third base on a heads-up base running play after Anthony Jansanti grounded out, and then scores there on the ground out from Borenstein. There's nothing you can do to defend speed like that. So 3-3 is the score now here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Skeeters tie it up. Zach Borenstein's second RBI of the night. That'll be Dennis Phipps, who's 0 for 2 so far, and the first pitch from Downs is a ball low, 1-0. So the Skeeters have come all the way back. The Ducks scored in each of the first 3 innings of the game. 1 run in the first, 1 run in the second, 1 run in the third. The Skeeters tallied with 2 in the third and now have tied things up here in the bottom of the fifth inning. And we'll see if they want to go back to the Dallas Beeler in the sixth. The 1-0. Phipps wanted every bit of that pitch. Misses it. 1-1 on an off-speed pitch from Darren Downs. No action in the Ducks bullpen at the moment. That one well inside, forces Phipps to get out of the way. 2-1. Downs was a draft pick of the Cubs in the 2003 MLB draft, a 5th-round pick out of Santa Luces Community High School. That one low for a ball, 3-1 out of Phipps. He's pitched with Long Island before, is with the Ducks in 2015 and 2016. He's also pitched this year with the Acereros de Monclava of the Mexican League at his contract purchase, and then returned to the Ducks after a few starts there. That one, 3-1, misses outside, ball 4. Phipps aboard with a 2-out walk. He reaches base here to keep the Indian alive in the 5th. Kobe the Bat Dog still sealing the show. As you can hear from our crowd, Mike, he is far and away the most popular person on the field for either team. So it'll be Jason Martinson now with a chance to give the Skeeters the lead if he can maybe split a gap. Martinson already has an RBI double to his credit. He's 2 for 2 today. Drove in a run with a double in his last at-bat. The bloop double out there to center field off the glove of LJ Mazzilli. Just got it out there into center field enough out of the reach of the Ducks second baseman. First pitch to Martinson is outside for a ball, 1-0. Martinson came into this game hitting just a .185 against the Ducks, but he does have 4 of his 11 home runs, most of any player on the Skeeters against the Ducks. Next closest is Zach Borenstein, who has 3 of them. And a big swing there from the former Texas State Bobcat makes it 1-1. Kind of seems like the lights got turned out here at Constellation Field. All of a sudden it is very cloudy, dark. No rain though. It's very windy. Don't expect much rain tonight. Nothing that would definitely keep us from playing or finishing this game. The 1-1 though now to Martinson. And he got a fastball up there, misses it, makes it 1-2. Skeeters have tallied a run this inning. They tied it up at 3-3. And they're still going. They got Dennis Phipps on first base, aboard with the 2-out walk. And up to bat is Jason Martinson, who's second on this team with 11 homers. And already 2 for 2 tonight. The 1-2 offering. Phipps on the move, and that one's a called strike 3, and Martinson down swinging as Phipps likely would have had that base stolen, but that'll end the inning. Skeeters do tally another run. They tie this game at 3-3. We head to the 6th inning here at Constellation Field.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Funday. For more information, visit sugarlandskeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
So the Skeeters tied it up in the bottom of the 5th, and we now move to the 6th inning. All knotted up at 3, and it's a new pitcher on the mound for the Skeeters. Dallas Beeler's night is done. Danny Reynolds has entered the ball game. Reynolds, who has spent most of the year on the disabled list, making his 4th appearance of the season. He's thrown 2 innings, owns a 9 ERA, it was 0-2. And Danny last year was mighty efficient for the Skeeters. It was 2-0 last season, did not allow an earned run, and in 11 appearances, totaling 15 innings pitched. Eventually had his contract purchased by the Milwaukee Brewers. After not allowing a run through 15 innings pitched, I guess the Brewers decided, yeah, maybe we'll throw this guy in our bullpen. And he spent last year mostly with the AA Biloxi Shuckers down there in the Southern League, and then also had a brief time with the AAA Colorado Springs Sky Sox in the Brewers system. And now back here in Sugarland, and he'll be facing Hector Sanchez, first batter here, and gets across the first pitch strike. 0-1 to the switch-hitting Hector Sanchez. Sanchez in his first season with the Ducks and in the Atlantic League of Professional Baseball, and fouls that one down the left field line. 0-2. A 7-year MLB veteran is Hector Sanchez, as it looks like maybe now the rain has started to fall based off of, crowd is retreating back a little bit onto the concourse. Most of the fans are staying put, though. That's a good sign right there. It's not raining all that hard, but enough to get some of the faithful here moving back toward the covered awning on the concourse. 1-2 to Sanchez, who spent 4 seasons with the Giants from 2011 to 15, then with the White Sox in 2016, then with the Padres in 2016 and 17. He's part of the Giants postseason roster when they swept the Tigers in the 2012 World Series. And the Giants originally signed him out of Venezuela in 2006. He was Buster Posey's backup during many of those successful years for the Giants, where they just were even-year champions. They won in 2010, 2012, and 2014. We had Gene Machi here earlier in the year, who was also part of that 2012 championship team. And Hector Sanchez fouls that one back, 2-2. And last season, and A few seasons prior to the Skeeters had Dan Runzler, who was a part of those giant championship-winning teams. There's a lot of giant connections here between these two teams.
Can we sing into that? I'll empty the stadium out in 2 minutes.
So the 2-2 to Sanchez. Grounds that sharply under the glove of Martinson and into left field. Martinson had a backhanded attempt there, but did not glove it, and probably going to be a single there for Hector Sanchez to lead the inning off. We'll see how that one goes down. So get you some final numbers on Dallas Beeler's night. Beeler, who will not be factored into the decision after the Skeeters tied it up last inning, through 5 innings, allowed 3 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned runs, walked 4, struck out 3, and then the 1 home run. That was to L.J. Mazzilli back in the 2nd inning. And David Washington takes the first pitch strike there, 0-1. Beeler not pitching into the 6th inning or through the 6th inning. It's a rarity of late. He had gone at least 6 innings in 6 of his last 7 starts. Threw 91 pitches tonight. 0-1. Washington fouls that one away to make it quickly 0-2. Washington started striking out 4 times in 6 at-bats this series, and now quickly down 0-2. He struck out looking earlier in the ball game. Also grounded out to first base. Danny Reynolds was taken by the Angels in the 6th round of the 2009 draft. Out of Durango High School, a native of Las Vegas, Nevada. Hotbed for some good baseball talent. 0-2, that one's fouled back, keeps it alive. Guys like, at least now in the majors, Chris Bryant, Bryce Harper, Joey Gallo, all coming out of the Las Vegas area. I'm sure I'm missing a lot of good names, but those are the first that come to mind. Joey Gallo homered in the All-Star game. A solo home run, the Texas Rangers, great. Man, that guy's really coming on, and if he can kind of curb those strikeout numbers and get on base a little more, which is exactly what he's doing this year, he is going to be a threat for a long time up there in Arlington. The 0-2 pitch, that one misses away to make it 1-2. I mean, I think the thing with Gallo and a lot of the guys now, it's you see him as the boomer bust guys. Gallo, not a boomer bust guy anymore. I mean, he's hitting near 280. His on-base percentage is over 400, and he has 20-plus home runs. I think he's really kind of turning around that narrative of guys that are kind of one-trick ponies, more or less. You still have those guys, for sure, who are just really up there, kind of your Adam Dunns, I guess, if you will, who are either going to hit a home run or maybe like Chris Carter, too, that'll just, or home run or strikeout. But Joey Gallo kind of giving hope to the thought that you can be a big-time power hitter and still get on base a ton and hit for a decently high average. Full count here to Washington now. Nobody down. Hector Sanchez aboard first. He singled to lead the inning off. That was officially scored a single. Definitely a play that Jason Martinson could have made, though. Just got under his glove there on the backhand. Struck well by Sanchez, though. It's the 4th hit of the night. Each team with 4 hits and 3 runs, and neither team has recorded an error. So we're all evened up on the scoreboard there, and that one's fouled away. Still 3-2 to David Washington. Washington led the Ducks last year with 24 home runs, and on pace to break that number this year, already 18. He was an Atlantic League All-Star last year and this year. Took part in the Home Run Derby last season. And he's in his 2nd season with the Ducks. He's been an All-Star both years. Made his Major League debut with the Orioles in 2017. That one smoked in the left center field gap. Back on the run. Has it there on the run. 4 out, number 1. As Kevin Zlotnick, our owner, has stepped into the booth. Or our governor. I don't know what we call you now, but we still...
Governor works.
Still no comment, I guess, on that.
Still no comment. Yeah, now it's the second half of the season. I'm still not going to comment on the owner versus governor discussion.
But we'll get you one time. We'll get you a little more loose.
How was your All-Star break?
Oh, it was spectacular. I crushed Stranger Things. I don't know if you get to watch the new season.
I'm not a Stranger Things guy.
Ooh, that is disappointing to hear. Let us know how you feel in the comments section that our owner Kevin Zlotnick does not like Stranger Things. Said he actually hates Stranger Things.
Yeah, I mean, I'll hate it. I don't even know. I honestly don't even know what that is. I know I've heard of it, but I don't know what.
Oh, man, so you're not? Are you a big Netflix watcher?
No.
Okay, because I was gonna say if you watch Netflix, you would probably at least be aware of what that show is.
I mean, I'm aware, but I don't know. I assume they talk about Stranger Things.
Because you didn't really live through the 80s, right? That was not necessarily.
No, I was born in 87.
So yeah, I think for older folk, it kind of speaks to them because it takes place in the 80s. So.
Yeah, it's kind of top of mind, but I was born on the same date as the lunar landing, the moon landing, July 20th.
Wow.
It's coming up next Saturday.
It's big time right there.
A week from today.
Any birthday plans? Am I invited?
Ask my wife. I don't know. She's here somewhere.
Yeah, so I
know.
I'll see if I can get an invite to the big
the
birthday
big
bash.
3-2. Yeah, it's huge.
It's big time. What'd you do for birthday number 30?
Ooh. She threw a surprise birthday party for me at the home. We played a softball game out here. I think that was for my 30th birthday.
Ooh.
Had like 25 guys out here, set up the softball temporary fence, and we went at it for a couple hours.
That's what's up.
It was a little toasty. I mean,
yeah,
July.
You're definitely in the middle of the summer there, but
yeah.
What was your stat line like that day? Did you go yard?
It was pretty questionable. I had some interns working the foul lines, and I had a bomb, and they called it foul.
That's a tough break.
If that intern's listening tonight, sorry for getting fired.
Yeah, I mean, come on. If it's your birthday, you gotta. Yeah, it's fair. Just give it, even if it's questionable.
It was a fun time. We had a couple kegs. It was Craig Biggio bobblehead night, I think.
Oh, I've seen those bobbleheads. Those are pretty neat looking.
It like poured, but we had a little pool party in the HEB Picnic Plaza afterwards.
Nice. I mean, that's an A+ birthday there. OJ Mazzilli fouls that one away. He's still 1-2, one down, and that's been a good start to the second half so far. Got a 5-0 win last night, and
yeah, we eked our way to the first half championship. That was tough.
Yeah. It was very.
I even had to pay $5 to watch New Britain versus Sugar Land on the last day of the season. That's how dicey it got there at the end.
Yeah, I mean it was a race to the. I mean credit York really. I mean they were down 9.5 games and they, as much as they were getting hot, as that one's grounded to Martinson. Let's see if he can turn 2. He's good to Betancourt for 1. The return to Phipps is in time. Out number 3.
First.
Yeah, that's probably true there. 5-4-3 double play there. That's going to end things in the top of the 6th inning. Skeeters and Ducks tied up 3-3. Coming back to you here in the bottom of the 6th. Skeeters are going to take a lead.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugar Land Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugar Land Skeeters, it's more than baseball. Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
We had a brief little pop-up shower. Looks like it actually stopped raining though already. As we get into the bottom of the 6th inning, we got a new pitcher on the mound for the Ducks. That's right-hander Cody Mincy. Going to be making his 22nd appearance of the season for the Ducks. 3-0, a 3.76 ERA. And
he must have good stuff. because he is the least imposing figure on the mound that I've seen in the Atlantic League this year, Ryan.
He's rocking the Greg Maddux socks. He's got the high pants. He doesn't know if he wants to do the high socks or the low socks, that's a Greg Maddux special right there.
I mean,
and this is a big spot right here. 6th inning, tie ball game. They're counting on him. Get some pretty big outs. I mean, a 3.76 ERA from your relief.
He's pitched well, I guess.
Yeah.
Decent enough. We've got some other folks in the box tonight, and they're wondering if he's breaking curfew by being out here.
No.
What's his age? Can we get a birth date?
Cody Mincy, born in 92, so 27 years old.
Okay, so his parents should be allowing him to be out at 8:12 Central Time on a Saturday night.
It's big time right here. First
87
pitch
miles an hour.
Cordero is in for a strike. So I was right. I was talking to you in the half inning. Cody Mincy pitched with the River City Rascals in the Frontier League. We've had a few guys on our team that used to work there, Doug Phelan, Russell Woldman.
He looks like a guy that doesn't have a lot of affiliated experience.
He has exactly none. So he is former South Carolina Gamecock, and then pitched with the Windy City Thunderbolts and the River City Rascals in the Frontier League, and now with the Ducks. Wow. So this is kind of he's climbing the ladder a little bit.
This is like his big leagues.
He's getting there. I mean, we had Joe Lionheart last night throw 5 scoreless just right out of Oklahoma State. Go Pokes.
Well, I'm glad he off the hand.
Yep.
Steal first.
Let's see if they call that a hit by pitch.
Wait, what is the umpire doing? It hit his hand
too?
Him
too, yeah. I think we got a 2-for-1 there. It was a yard sale there. We got a couple of guys hit. Coco taking his base.
So Silverio's got the night off?
He did, at the Iron Man of the league.
The first day off this year?
He played 71 straight games and is finally getting a night off.
He made a good appearance showing at the Home Run Derby. He's just too much of a line drive hitter. He was hitting it to the big part of the park.
He's kind of like a Bregman. He's a good home run hitter, but I don't know if a Derby is where he...
Yeah, he didn't shine.
He's not like a Jock Peterson, who probably wouldn't fare very well in like a line drive hitting competition, but
right.
that dude can hit some taters. So Coco on board first base with a hit by pitch. He's the go-ahead run now. Nobody down here in the 6th inning. A 3-3 tie. It rained really hard in the half inning, and it stopped.
I think we're getting the very, very far outside stray bands of Hurricane Barry.
I think that's what Tyler was saying earlier, and thankfully that we're just getting the outer bands because the bulk of that storm was looking pretty nasty.
Yeah. I mean, that was sort of a suboptimal weather forecast for Houston for most of the week, but in reality, the weathermen were only, 300 miles off.
0-1 to Jackson, grounds that one to Frias. That looks like it's going to be 2. Frias goes to the bag for 1 himself. Return throw to Ramir, Washington rather, is not scooped, so...
Someone go to the first base concession stand and get that man a hot dog. He hot dogged that one pretty bad.
Yeah, that Washington, kind of a lackluster attempt there to pick that one up, and Frias' throw not scooped out of the dirt, so E6 going to keep the inning. Actually, I guess it's just a fielder's choice. You can't assume a double play, so...
I think Kovu, the bat dog, would have picked that one.
He might have. He just might have. So that's a break there for the Skeeters. That was looking like that was going to be a tailor-made 6-3 double play, or as it used to be called in this booth, the 6-6-3 double play.
By Ira?
Yeah.
Ooh, ouch.
Now it's Blair Beck with 1 away. Speaking of Alex Bregman, Blair Beck and...
Wow, the Astros made a 3rd consecutive error. Impressive.
My, that's almost hard to do.
Yeah.
See if Blair Beck can maybe split a gap here, give the Skeeters the lead. It looks like the outfield's playing him to pull just a bit. A good-sized gap there in the right center field area. That one misses away as well.
I'm just here for the stolen bases. Can we get to double digits tonight?
I mean, we're 8.
Well on pace.
We're at 8, so, I mean, if Rico Noel, who's 2 up in the hole right now, I mean, got to think you're looking like it's a possibility. We've already had 2 double steals tonight, too. That's crazy. That one to Beck also misses. That one did not miss by much, but a favorable call for Beck. 3-0 now to him. So the runner at first is Ryan Jackson. And we're going to check on him there. Cody Mincy giving him a look. Jackson already stole. He has one of the stolen bases tonight. One of the 8 stolen bases for the Skeeters. Two-0 pitch. Fouled back. Going to make it 2-1.
The team looks a little looser than they've been the last couple weeks.
I think
understandably.
Yeah. I think, well, clinching in the All-Star break, kind of a 1-2 combo there. That certainly helped.
Still dealing with a little bit of injury, I guess. Jared Mitchell was in
he's-
York for the festivities but did not play and still has not played in about 2 weeks now.
Yeah, he came up lame on a play on the bases when High Point was in town. He is yet to return, but not on the disabled list, so he's still technically active to play tonight. Big lead for Jackson. He does go. Blair Beck takes the pitch, the throw from Sanchez, and we are not going to see a 9th stolen base as Jackson is thrown out trying to swipe second base there.
I mean, you might as well keep trying.
And it's kind of weird. I mean, Hector Sanchez, a guy with 7 years in the bigs. I mean, I don't know necessarily if they're taking it on him. I think a lot of it has to do with a lefty on the mound, and they're just going on first move. I mean, I don't know if anyone would have thrown out Rico Noel. I don't know even if Gotti and Molina would have thrown him out tonight.
Yeah, no. When Mitchell comes back, having Mitchell and Noel at the top of the order is going to cause some problems for teams.
Ton of speed.
And I think Pete's pretty excited for that. And then you throw some of the power bats in the middle of the order behind that, and I think that's what he's kind of visioning as we move towards the playoffs here.
I mean, a guy like Rico Noel, I mean, that you've seen it tonight. I mean, you could see what he does to a lineup, and just
he's quick.
Baseball is one of those games where it's tough for one player to have such a big impact on a game, but he's had a monster impact on this one. 5 stolen bases. He's scored a pair of runs already. Beck lines it up with middle. That one is fielded by Mazzilli on the backhand. A throw to Washington. This time he does pick it up, but good hustle by Blair Beck and reaches with the infield single. So if Jackson was to steal second base there, that one might have been a run. But
I feel like if they were still at double play depth, they would have gotten an out there.
That's true. That's true. Would have been a close play. Well, now it's Javier Betancourt with 2 away, and Blair Beck, the runner at first base. Tie ball game, 3-3. It's Parrot Head night here at Constellation Field. A lot of green in the ballpark with our replica.
Very popular. I got here 35 minutes before the game, and there were no more jerseys to be had.
I mean, the line wrapped around the ballpark pretty much to get in before the game as Betancourt grounds that sharply to the third baseman, Ramiro, who fires in time for out number 3. So no runs for the Skeeters here. We will move to the 7th inning, still tied up 3-3.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts of White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball. Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
All right, we head to the 7th inning, and it's a tie ball game. Is it the Simba Cam? That was the debut of the Simba Cam at Constellation Field. We got a special guest in the booth, David, a friend of our owner, Kevin Zlotnick. I'm sure he's going to pass along some good embarrassing stories on Kevin. I mean,
I've got a few, but just want to say hi to all the 38 guests that are listening to us tonight.
43 now.
43. Oh wow.
We bumped up.
They knew I was coming on.
Yeah, I said the word David, and it seems like our viewership just climbed.
They flocked to us.
44 now. The numbers.
We're going viral.
I mean, it's the numbers. It's proofs in the pudding.
Oh, here we are.
So you got Daniel Gibson now, the new pitcher for the Skeeters, coming in here in the top of the 7th. And he gets a first pitch strike across Darby Myers. Simba Cam, I think, it's become a hit around Major League ballparks. I've never seen it here.
It's because of Beyonce.
It's I know we're promoting Lion King here. That's just coming out into theaters pretty soon, and I think that's kind of why we did it. But
it's the circle of winning.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
It's a tie game here, and we're 1-0 in the second half. So let's keep the good times rolling.
Champions, let's keep it up.
I mean, all we do is win. We won the title, won both the first, second half last year, and see if we can pull it off tonight. The 0-2, Myers grounds that one foul. So you guys told me that
catch by the man on the third baseline. I think he got it with his hat.
Did he really?
Oh yeah. Well, it skittered away a little bit.
What's the best thing to catch a baseball with that's not a glove? Do you go hat? Do you go the beer? I mean, 100%. That's you got maybe like a bucket of popcorn. I mean, people have used like nachos to catch it before, but I do think the beer, that's the...
It's classic.
Yeah.
It's classic. It's a very classy move, too.
That's an expensive foul ball, though, if you're in a Major League game. It's like $14 foul ball. That one's lofted into left field for a base hit by Myers to lead the inning off here in the 7th. So you guys told me that when Kevin played his softball game here for his birthday, he said his 30th birthday 2 years ago, someone blew out their hamstring.
Oh, yeah. He didn't stretch enough.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, you got to do your yoga.
Was he running out of the ground ball to first?
I don't know, actually. I was traveling, so I wasn't there that evening. Yeah, he's legging out a ground ball.
I mean, you got to respect the effort.
Okay.
And Vladimir Frias now, what do you guys think of this donut chant we got going here? So the donut chant, it's if Frias strikes out, which he does not, he slaps that into right field for a base hit. Myers is going to race to third. He is quick. Frias into second base with the slide. He's in there with the double. So if he were to strike out, everyone in attendance gets a free donut from Toasted Yolk.
Oh, wow.
He has not struck out yet tonight, though, so we'll have to wait till his next at bat if he does come up again.
And so how is the donut man selected, you say? Is that
I think it's just a random occurrence. Just a random selection on a nightly basis. Trying to maybe pick on.
Got some great giveaways at Constellation Field.
Yeah, I mean, the Parrot Head jerseys are a big hit. Donuts. I mean,
just come out. And
got the Bat Dog tonight. Kovu the Bat Dog.
Bat Dog is great.
Yeah.
Huge hit with the fans.
He's stealing the show. So Skeeters find themselves in a tough spot here. Runners at second and third. Nobody down. We are in the top of the 7th inning in a tie ball game, 3-3. Lefty on lefty. Gibson to Ezekiel Carrera misses low and away, 1-0. Infield going to play in here. .1-0 from Gibson to Carrera. That one is also outside for a ball, 2-0. It's tough to tell when the sun actually set tonight. I think it's set.
It has. We were out getting refreshments earlier.
There you go.
There was a beautiful sunset.
Nicely done.
Candy skies.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of rain tonight. Not too bad. Been a beautiful night. Good crowd on hand. The 2-0 to Carrera. Wanted all that fastball. Misses it. Makes it 2-1.
Perfect summer night in Sugar Land, Texas.
I feel like the wind has cooled it down a little bit, too.
The bugs down as well?
Yeah.
We're good. Yeah, everything's great.
Not too shabby. It's 2-1 to Carrera here. First base open. See if they maybe try to pitch around him here, but not a lot of wiggle room here. Runners at second and third. Nobody down. The 2-1. That one swung on a miss. Nicely done by Gibson. Good off speed.
Swinging for the fences right there, right?
He is. You know, just a fly ball would do it. Would give the Ducks the lead, but he was looking like he was trying to hit the 3-run homer there.
There are scouts in attendance tonight.
There definitely is. There was one pointing a radar gun in the booth here just a minute ago. Peel back the curtain just a bit. I guess this is the good angle right here. That means we must have a pretty good view, I guess.
Absolutely. Yeah, no better view in the house. And
2-2.
we're in air conditioning. It's tough
Yeah,
to beat.
that's. I would say the AC above the view is probably more of a key. Otherwise, it'd be probably passed out by the third inning every night. That's why I couldn't believe the Rangers. And now I know now they're building the stadium with the roof on it, but man, there's those poor fans out there having to.
Oh, it's brutal.
Yeah.
It's brutal. Let me tell you, I've been in that sand before, Ryan. It's steamy.
It's not a lot of fun. The
No,
2-2
not at
now.
all.
That one grounded sharply to Ryan Jackson. That's going to hold. Myers at third to throw in time to Phipps. Big out there. Now maybe you see if you wanted to walk the bases loaded and set up that double play with one away. But a big time pitch there from Gibson gets the first out of the inning. So with one away, it's going to be Ray Fuentes. I don't think they're going to walk him because we're like Major League Baseball. You have to just ask for the intentional walk. You don't actually have to throw the pitches. So they're going to pitch to him here. Runners in second and third, one down. 3-3 tie between the Skeeters and the Ducks. Fuentes swings at the first pitch, fouls that back to make it 0-1. So we're an adult content program over here. What we got in the drink over there? What was the drink of choice?
It's vodka on the rocks with a little soda.
Nice. That's a gentleman's drink right there.
Absolutely.
It's classy.
Cheers.
It's a classy beverage.
Happy Saturday night to all you listeners.
Happy Saturday night. And I got baseball, Skeeters and Ducks tied up. Got a great giveaway.
Rain's holding off the giveaway, the band this evening.
Yeah, Bama Breeze out there.
What a perfect evening.
Are you a big Jimmy Buffett fan, or?
I've been to Margaritaville a few times.
There you go. Nicely done. 1-1 here to Ray Fuentes. He slaps that foul on the left side. I actually went to Margaritaville in Las Vegas. They have a restaurant there. I got to say, I was a little underwhelmed with the margarita at Margaritaville. I think next time I might just go with like a Coors Light or something.
Know your limits.
Yeah, I mean, I thought, Margaritaville, I think my expectations were set a little bit too high. I thought it was going to change my life. It was good. It just,
wasn't life-changing.
I think I'm just going to go Land Shark next time.
Absolutely.
Another Jimmy Buffett favorite. 1-2 pitch.
Jimmy's a big fan of the loaded Land Sharks.
Yeah, he is. That one is a breaking ball that just misses to Fuentes. 2-2.
Let's see if we can get a strikeout here.
That would be monstrous. Runners are at second and third with nobody down. Daniel Gibson got Carrera to ground out sharply. Now one down. So a strikeout would be monstrous here. Let's see if they got it. The infield's still playing in. Gibson out of the stretch, the 2-2. That one smoked foul down the third base side. Stays alive. And I mean, cut right through the teeth of this order, too. You got the 1-2-3 hitters who came up, or Carrera was the leadoff man who came up with runs on second and third. Now you got Fuentes, and then on deck is Rivera. So this is a tough spot. If they're somehow able to dance out of trouble here, you got to feel pretty good about your chances of winning this one.
And two league powerhouses button heads tonight.
Seriously. Very well put. Both teams already in the playoffs. They could be meeting again in the Atlantic League Championship Series like they did last season. You got the 60 minutes clock here. A little cat and mouse game, it looks like, between Fuentes and Gibson. And Gibson now out of the stretch. With the infield in, the 2-2 pitch. Long set. And Fuentes flicks that into left field. Blair back on the run, has it. Tagging from third is Myers. They're just going to throw that one in to the cutoff man at third base. Myers with good speed scores with ease. So Fuentes does just enough to break this tie. His sac fly gives the Ducks a 4-3 lead here in the seventh. Initially, it looked like that one might have just dropped right in front of Beck in left field, but hung up there just a bit. But Myers, who, like Rico Noel for the Skeeters, very quick. I don't think there was going to be a play there unless that one was very, very shallow. So with 2 away, it's going to be TJ Rivera, who's 1 for 3 with an RBI tonight.
Got a conversation now going on or something right now.
Yeah, there are no mound visits, but you're allowed to go talk to the pitcher if there's a runner on second base to kind of go over the signs, because, you know, they usually change up the signs when there's a guy in second to keep them from stealing it. And now they're really taking advantage of that, because Pete and Gavilia going to come to the mound. That's going to do it for Daniel Gibson. Righty warming up in the Skeeters bullpen. Gibson has faced the minimum 3 batters, and Inky not in really any hurry to get to the mound. That
Things
is.
you learn listening to Ryan on the broadcast.
There you go. Oh yeah, there's a lot of quirks in this game for the Atlantic League now. One of which
we're still waiting for that first stolen first base.
Yeah, we're still waiting. It could happen tonight. I know our manager, Pete Gavilia, is mighty competitive, so with trailing by a run, I'm sure he's going to let his guys know, hey, don't be afraid to do that. And it looks like Matt West is making his way into the bullpen and onto the mound, so we'll take a quick break here. Ducks have taken a 4-3 lead, and we're back here in just a moment.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges for Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Funday. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
So it's going to be Matt West here. 2 away in the top of the 7th inning. Ducks have taken a 4-3 lead. Daniel Gibson coming out of the bullpen. His night is done. His runner is still at second base in Vladimir Frias. And it's Matt West now. We try to put out the fire. West on the season. 1-2 with 3.19 ERA. 2 saves for Matt on the year. And is making his 33rd appearance, which is tops on the Skeeters team. And an absolutely gorgeous sky right now. It is something like I've really never seen here. It's a purple sky as the sun has set on a cloudy night here in a very, very picturesque setting here at Constellation Field. And let's hope we can get a picturesque ending to this game. Yeah, Benson Romero going to be the first to greet Matt West here, who has had some pretty gaudy numbers this year. He was an Atlantic League All-Star, did not appear in the game, though. However, has been one of the most dominant relievers in this Atlantic League. And first pitch, Romero lines it hard down the left field line, out of play, thankfully, for strike 1. Makes it an 0-1 count here. West did not appear in last night's game. He is 4th in the Atlantic League out of the relievers with 38 strikeouts on the year. And his 33rd appearance now. That is tops of any reliever in the league. He's been used very heavily, and he's using a good spot here. Benson Romero grounds that foul to the third base side. Should mention that the Skeeters decided to put TJ Rivera on base intentionally with a walk there, so that's why there are runners at first and second here with 2 away. Rivera already had an RBI single tonight. Former New York Met, a pretty quality bat, so they're electing to face Romero instead, who's 0 for 2 and has struck out and grounded out. Also has reached base with a walk. 2 away here. Ducks out in front 4-3 here in the top of the 7th. The 0-2 from West. Good slider there. The check swing, you're going to say he didn't go around, though. 1-2. That is a tough pitch to lay off if you're a right-handed hitter. West against the Ducks this year. No record, a 2.08 ERA, and his 5th appearance now against Long Island. A big spot on this one. Runners at first and second, 2 away. The 1-2, Romero lightly hits that in left field. Beck's not going to get that one. Drops in front of him. In to score is going to be Frias. Is a little bloop single off the bat at Benson. Romero falls in front of Beck, and that's a tough break for the Skeeters. That one not struck well, but hitting a good spot. That run charged to Daniel Gibson, and with 2 away, the Ducks now make it a 5-3 lead, and Hector Sanchez is going to come to bat with runners still at first and second base. So the Ducks have plated a pair of runs here in the 7th inning after the Skeeters tied it up in the 5th. And now it'll be Hector Sanchez with 2 away. Infield playing him to pull. Backdoor curveball there from West, in for a strike, 0-1. West, a former big leaguer, spent some time with the Rangers, spent some time with the Dodgers. A second-round pick of the Rangers. Was drafted as a position player, a second-round pick in the 2007 draft out of Bel Air High School here in Houston. 0-1 pitch, another backdoor curveball, and it's a beaut. Drops it in for strike number 2. So quickly 0-2 to Sanchez with 2 away. On first, TJ Rivera. On second, TJ Rivera. On first is Benson Romero. Top of the order due up for the Skeeters in the bottom half of the 7th. That one misses low and away and in the dirt to make it a 1-2 count. West with 2 saves on the year. Him and Matt Ramsey, who now is with the Tijuana Toros of the Mexican League, it seemed like they were going to split up the closing duties, but Pete Gavilia said it would be a closer by committee role as Sanchez fouls it away toward the seats on the third base side. Still 1-2. And I mean, credit Pete. I'm a fan of this too. I think you use your best relievers in your most important spots of the game, regardless of having a solidified closer role, and that is certainly the way that Major League Baseball has trended toward, as the save stat has lost a tremendous amount of value. I still think getting the last 3 outs in the 9th inning is a job that is incredibly difficult and takes a certain type of pitcher to do that. But if you have a reliever who is as talented as Matt West, it's kind of a shame to only use them in certain spots. You'd like to use them in the most pivotal moments of any game, as Sanchez skies out to right center field. Rico Noel back in his tracks toward the Bud Light Ice House and has it on the run for out number 3. So the Ducks do play a pair of runs and take a 5-3 lead. It's stretch time at Constellation Field. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Skeeters coming to bat.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Funday. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball. Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
So it'll be Rico Noel to lead it off in the bottom of the 7th for the Skeeters, who trail 5-3 now after the Ducks played at a pair in the top of the 7th. But what better way to start it off than any when you're trailing than with Rico Noel, who's 2 for 2, has reached base all 3 times tonight. And yeah, he's stolen 5 bases too. That's a Skeeters record. And he takes a strike there, 0-1. Noel, who was with the Barnstormers last year and stole 53 bases. I think he's trying to track that number down in the second half here because he has been on the move. Reached with a push bunt single in his last at-bat. Pair of singles and a walk for him so far tonight. And he's down 0-2 here as that one's fouled away onto the roof. I mean, it's one of those things where stolen bases are losing a little bit of luster at the major league level, and understandably, it's one of those things where sacrificing it out, even if you have the chance to advance a base, with the way that people are hitting home runs nowadays, it's a risk. No fouls that back, but there's no denying that when you have a guy like Noel on your team, that's a huge impact to your game, even though that seems to be something that major league teams are drifting away from, is having guys like Noel, Billy Hamilton, D. Gordon. Those guys not as valuable necessarily as they once were at the major league level, but man, you see the way Noel is playing tonight. It's hard to believe that you can't find a spot for him on a major league team. Good take from Rico there. It makes it 1-2 on the up and in slider from Cody Mincy, who's back out for another inning of work. Mincy, an all-star last year in the Frontier League with the River City Rascals. And Noel steps out for a bit, readjusts the batting gloves. The 1-2 from Mincy. Slider inside. Good take from Noel again as he turns away. Makes it a 2-2 count. It'll be Noel, Jansanti, and Borenstein. Noel with 2 of the runs tonight for the Skeeters, and Jansanti scored the other. This has been the part of the order to do the damage. Noel choking up a bit on the bat with 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Slider low and away. Nice pitch by Mincy. Gets Noel to chase it. Swings and misses for strike 3. And the first out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. So that's a sigh of relief for Hector Sanchez and Cody Mincy and company, as they've been able to keep Noel off the bases this time around. And now it'll be Anthony Jansanti with 1 away. Anthony is 0 for 2 tonight, walked and scored. He was one of the 8 stolen bases for the Skeeters tonight, as we're going to have to check the numbers. We are fairly certain that is a franchise record. We'll have more on that tomorrow. We do know that Rico Noel has set the team record with 5 stolen bases in a game. Previously was 3, so he is comfortably beat that record, and who knows, this game goes into extra innings, he could have a chance to maybe tally a few more tonight, or maybe if he gets up in the bottom of the 9th inning. We'll see if he gets that far. The Skeeters trailing 5-3, though. They have a chance here against Mincy. 1-1 the count now. Skeeters have notched 16 come from behind wins this season. 16 of their 36 wins, just a little bit under the half mark there. 6 runs was their largest comeback of the year. 1-1 to Jansanti, gives it a ride, deep left field. Back goes Carrera to the wall, looks up and off the White Claw sign there in left field. Jansanti will get into second base with a double standing up as Captain Sugarland just about left the building there. And that one off the White Claw sign there, off the oversized left field wall. Just a little out in front. Otherwise, we're celebrating an Anthony Jansanti solo homer, but way to get the inning going there from Jansanti, who has been a doubles machine this year. He leads the Skeeters in that category. Double number 18 for him on the year. He came into the game tied for 8th in the league. And he's now tied with the likes of Telvin Nash and LJ Mazzilli of the Ducks in a tie for 6th place in the league. So the captain gets things going here with 1 away. Good speed at second. Big hole on the left side of the infield with Frias covering the bag. And Zach Bornson swings at the first pitch and pops it up. Frias on the run. A long way to go, and he dives and makes the play. Oh, my. That was a tough play for the shortstop, Frias. It looked like that would have been a much easier play for Carrera to come and make. And it looks like Frias is kind of saying that ball's swirling on him a little bit. That was a heck of a play. And tough break for the Skeeters. That would have been a very fortunate single from Borenstein, but a stellar play from the Ducks shortstop Vladimir Frias. Nets them their second out of the inning. So with 2 away, it'll be up to Dennis Phipps to try to get one of those runs back with Anthony Jansanti parked on second base. Wow, I cannot believe Vladimir Frias came down with that ball. Just the body language of him when he was tracking at the last second, it looked like he was a man that was not coming down with that. It looked a little bit panicked, but good recovery and makes the play there in shallow left field. So Dennis Phipps now 0 for 2 with a walk so far tonight. First pitch from Mincy is a breaking ball, front door, called a strike, 0-1. Good speed on second base with Jansanti. Outfield playing Phipps very deep, pretty much conceding a run if he was to hit a single here. And Phipps with 14 home runs. You can see why they're playing him so deep, and he swings through that one there, 0-2. It's Darren Downs to start this one, and then the Ducks hand it off to Cody Mincy, who's now throwing an inning and 2/3 of scoreless ball. Downs 5 innings of work. He allowed 4 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 4 walks, and 6 strikeouts. Not factor into the decision. 0-2 to Phipps, fastball up and in, called a ball, makes it 1-2. Looks like a little bit of that weather that came in earlier is past us a bit. One and 2 to Phipps. That one line up the middle. It's a base hit for Dennis Phipps. Anthony Jansanti will score with ease. A big-time 2-out knock from Dennis Phipps. Dennis the Menace. Yeah, baby. That's a RBI knock from Phippsy, and that makes this a 5-4 ball game. And with that, Dennis Phipps also pushes that hitting streak to 11 games. Tying the highest hitting streak from a Skeeters player this year, and a big-time way to advance that hitting streak. RBI knock from Phipps, and the Ducks now cling on to a 5-4 lead. Man, Dennis Phipps, he gets it done, man, whether it's the big-time home runs in clutch situations or it's just flicking that out into center field. A 2-out RBI knock, and now it's up to Jason Martinson. 2 for 2 so far tonight. Takes the breaking ball away there, 1-0. That's how you win baseball games right there. Big time 2-out hitting. And now you make it just a 1-run game. See who comes out of the Skeeters bullpen next inning or if they go back to Matt West. Shall see. No lead over there for Phipps. Pitch to Martinson. He got a hanger there. Fouls it off. 1-1. Martinson 2 for 3 tonight. Has singled and doubled. Also driven in a run. Not be a bad time for home run number 12. Riley Gregg not in the booth with me. Riley Gregg came in last night and true to form from his Bridgeport Bluefish days. Martinson homered in the first at bat. Gregg was in the booth and he swings and misses there to make it 1-2. Outfield playing Martinson very deep. Still in a no doubles territory with the tying run on first base and Dennis Phipps. 1-2 count now to Martinson. Cody Mincy on the mound, former Frontier League All-Star. Out of the stretch, the 1-2, and upstairs fastball there. Mincy blows it by Martinson for strike 3, out number 3. The Skeeters get one back, though. A big-time 2-out RBI knock from Dennis Phipps. Cuts into that Ducks lead. Long Island with a 5-4 advantage as we head to the top of the 8th inning.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball. Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, it's going to be Robbie Ross out of the bullpen here to begin the 8th inning. His first pitch to David Washington is swung on and missed. 0-1. Ross threw a scoreless inning in last night's win. To the full numbers on Robbie here in just a moment. It's a 5-4 lead for the Ducks. The Skeeters got one back last inning, an RBI single from Dennis Phipps. So stay put. You got a good finish on tap here at Constellation Field. Ross, no record, a 9.00 ERA. It's his 9th appearance. Robbie Ross, one of the more accomplished big leaguers in this entire league. Longtime Texas Ranger, spent some time with the Boston Red Sox as well. Last appeared in the majors in 2017 with the Red Sox. Swung on a miss. Ball gets away from Cordero. He's able to retrieve it in plenty of time, and his throw to Phipps is good to get Washington by a plethora of steps. Out number 1 here in the 8th inning. Robbie Ross, as a big leaguer, was 16-12 with a 3.92 ERA in 266 games. That included 12 starts. For those of you that are into advanced metrics, he had a 109 ERA plus. For those not into advanced metrics, ERA plus, to put it simply, anything above 100. 100 is the average benchmark, so anything above 100, you're above average. Anything below 100, you're below average. So 109 as a career mark, he was an above average pitcher in the major leagues by that metric. He also had 2.6 wins above replacement for those advanced metrics fans. That's WAR. So as a relief pitcher, that's a pretty good number there. 2.6 wins above replacement. Helps add some context to how good of a pitcher Robbie Ross was. He had a fantastic rookie season with the Rangers back in 2012 when he joined them and broke into the league. 2-0 pitch, nice backdoor breaking ball there. Gets Mazzilli looking 2-1. As a rookie, Ross went 6-0 with a 2.22 ERA in 58 games at 2012. That one grounded to Javier Betancourt, who smoothly picks it up, throws over to Dennis Phipps, and plenty of time for out number 2. Quickly 2 away, it'll be Jarby Myers now. Myers scored a run in the 7th inning as part of a 2-run Ducks attack in the 7th. Skeeters kind of won with one back in there, half of the 7th though. Dennis Phipps, RBI single. Next inning for the Skeeters is going to be Albert Cordero, Ryan Jackson, and Blair Beck. Got a right-hander warming up in the Ducks bullpen. Cody Mincy had gone the last 2 innings, but likely going to be the end of the night for him. Beautiful bender there. Gets strike 1 to Myers. Ross, whose nickname is the Lawnmower. I still don't quite know why they call him that. I meant to ask him. That's on Baseball Reference, too. That's not just me guessing. That one chopped. Going to be a tough play for Betancourt, who barehands it. His throw to Phipps is not in time, as Myers, the speedster, was going to make that a close play as he chopped it over the mound. And Betancourt did a nice job. Made it about as close as it possibly could have been there. But Myers, who runs well, is aboard with the infield single. So now the donut batter of the game, Vladimir Frias, will walk on into the plate. Probably the last chance of the night to see if we can win some free donuts for this crowd if Robbie Ross can strike him out to end the inning. Robbie Ross's first career MLB strikeout came on his debut on April 8th, 2012. On the roof was Myers. The throw down is in time. What a throw by Albert Cordero. Got him. Myers caught still in the end of the inning, and I'll have to keep my Robbie Ross anecdote in my back pocket for a later day because Albert Cordero, a smooth throw down to second base in time to get the speedy Myers to end the inning. So the Ducks get a 2-out base runner, but leave them right there. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning. Skeeters trail the Ducks 5-4.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Funday. For more information, visit sugarlandskeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugar Land Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Hide your kids, hide your wife. It's time for Rally Greg here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Skeeters trail the Ducks 5-4. New pitcher on the mound, Michael Tonkin, and Greg has the lowdown on the new right-hander for the Ducks.
Michael Tonkin is 2-0 with a 0 ERA. This is his 9th appearance with the Ducks, and he actually started the 2019 season pretty close nearby with the San Antonio Missions here in Texas.
Oh, there you go. That's the now AAA affiliate of the Milwaukee Brewers.
That's right.
Formerly a AA affiliate of the Padres. Out there in San Antonio, and
it's your team.
That's my boys, and now we got Rally Greg. He's sweeping the nation. He's almost as popular as Kovu the Bat Dog. The first pitch to Albert Cordero is in for his strike.
Ooh, I don't know. Kovu is pretty popular.
Yeah, Kovu, man, he is stealing the show. And let's see if Cordero can maybe get on here and spark the rally with Rally Greg in the booth. They're playing him. We got a nice sized gap down the right field line. If Coco can pull something here. 1-1 as that one misses low. Greg, how's your night been going? What have you been up to?
It's been good. Hey, the jersey auction for the on-field authentic jerseys went really well. And yeah, merchandise went good too. So we got those first half Freedom Division Championship shirts in the store. Those have been hot seller these
I got
past
mine
couple
before
days.
the game. Those are nifty.
Yeah, they're looking good.
1-1 pitch hit for a strike on the outside part of the plate from Tonkin. He's listed at 6'7", 220 pounds. He is a pretty imposing figure on the mound. Definitely kind of a jarring look, I can imagine, if you're in the batter's box.
Yeah, from this vantage point right behind the plate, he's got some movement too on his fastball.
1-2 pitch, and Cordero swings through the fastball there. And down on strikes to lead the inning off. Rally Greg's got his work cut out from this inning.
Yeah, gotta get a base runner to get some runs. So.
But baseball's a game where, hey, if Rally Greg is successful 1 out of 3 times, we send Rally Greg's plaque to the Hall of Fame.
That's right.
And everyone can go pay homage to it.
Just
make pilgrimages to Cooperstown, New York.
Got to be 300, man.
I got to contact the Hall of Fame now, man. If this works out, we might have to put your plaque up there.
That's right.
Somewhere deep in the archives. Well, apparently, so the ball, as Ryan Jackson takes a strike here from Tonkin, so the first ball that was thrown in the All-Star game was thrown into the dugout, and it's going to the Hall of Fame from the first ball that was called a strike via the automated ball strike system. So they're actually a little on a serious note. That's pretty cool.
That is kind of cool.
Going straight to the Baseball Hall of Fame. 0-1 to Jackson, who lines that hard off the facade and back down into the field box. I think put a dent up there on the roof. 0-2. Yeah, Michael Tonkin, I wish the scout with the radar gun was still back here. I'd like to know how hard he's throwing. He's bringing it.
Yeah.
At least from the naked eye, it looks like.
I mean, when you have 9 appearances and no earned runs, I mean, that's
Felipe Paulino territory right there.
Yeah, I mean, he spent 5 seasons in the bigs with the Twins from 2013 to 2017, so
it's got a good resume.
Got a good resume for sure.
0-2 now to Ryan Jackson, who is 0 for 2 with a walk so far tonight, and check swing. Are they more batter friendly? They are.
Yes, they are.
He did not go around 1-2. That one looks like it may have been a swing, but that is one of the new 4 rules. Check swings are, and this is quoting it, more batter friendly. So that one pans out and works for the Skeeters a bit there because it looks close.
Yeah, it was close. Yeah, that's one of the funniest rules I think that came in was it's so subjective.
It's a little ambiguous.
It's if you're gonna make it batter friendly, what is it, a 3/4 swing now?
It's not very specific as far as rules go.
Yeah.
1-2 now to Jackson outside, called a ball. on the fastball there, and it kind of looks like Tonkin, Greg, I don't know if you agree, is kind of coming at like a 3/4 angle.
Yeah, he's got some tail on his ball. I can't. I'm assuming it's a two-seamer, but it's cutting for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're a right-hander like Jackson, that ball's like kind of coming from behind you and then into the strike zone, so that's a pretty jarring look as he fouls that away. Still 2-2. It's a 5-4 game. Ducks lead 5-4, but Skeeters have mounted plenty of comeback here and a good energy around the ballpark. A lot of fans still hanging around. We've had some interesting weather.
Yeah.
But everyone's hanging around. And,
it's the first time watching the radar and almost being like, oh, we're going to escape out of this. I mean, those bands from Hurricane Barry have been intimidating, but stayed away.
Yeah, and we just had like a little brief kind of like pop-up shower in a half inning, and then it went away.
Yeah, I was almost saying, hey, even if we get hit by one of those heavy storms, I mean, there's not really any use pulling tarp. I mean, it's going to go by within a minute.
Yeah.
It's just swinging by really fast, let it dump and then just get back to playing.
Let it dump. 3-2 now to Ryan Jackson. See if he can get a board here with one away. Full count pitch, line at the middle. That's going to be a base hit in front of the center fielder, Ray Fuentes. And Ryan Jackson, a good job working the count full there. And now we got a one-out base runner. And that'll bring up player back here, the number 8 hitter. And Rally Craig lives.
Hey, that was a great at-bat by Jackson. I mean, he got basically a cutting fastball on the inner half of the plate, and he just stuck with it, choked up, and sent it right back to center field. That was...
Yeah, no, I mean, he didn't look like he was trying to do too much with it, just kind of let the ball do the work. I mean, that's a hard cutter, like you mentioned. I mean, that's a heavy baseball, and he just try to find the barrel.
Yeah.
Smoke it up the middle, and hey, there's a base hit. And now you got Blair Beck, a little bit of power in his bat, 2 homers on the year in just 10 games with the Skeeters. And the first pitch is a called strike on the outside part of the plate.
It's my guy right here.
From Tonkin.
Talking about him last night, how he kind of provided that offensive spark we've been looking for.
Him and the guy on the deck circle, Betancourt,
right.
Since they joined the Skeeters, that seems to have provided a little bit of life in this lineup. Although Javier was here last year, part of that championship-winning team, the 0-1 is a fastball now on the inside part of the plate as Tonkin finds the outer edge of the zone on both the outside and the inside parts of the plate here to quickly get ahead of Blair Beck 0-2.
There's 2 nasty pitches right there. I mean, as the froze Beck up. You
can
tell from up here.
And you hit him with the outside part of the plate like that too, and then you just work right back in. I mean, that's got to freeze a batter, I'd imagine. Jackson on first. The 0-2 is up and away for a ball. Do you send Jackson here? He already has a stolen base tonight, and the Skeeters have stolen 8 bases. He has been caught stealing once tonight, though.
What's the single game
record? We're
for
pretty sure that's a record. I have to go into our archives tomorrow and do a little research. We do know that Rico Noel set the single game record with 5.
Definitely. I mean, that's a lot of stolen bases.
The previous had been 3. I mean, he just torched that record.
Yeah.
1-2 to Beck. That's one's way low and away for a ball. 2-2. Anthony Jansanti actually had done it twice. Alvaro Rondon had done it once, and Josh Prince had done it twice.
Wow.
So it had been
so
3
recently.
stolen bases have been done quite a bit. Never 5 though.
Yeah, that's man. I wonder what the all-time big league record is for stolen bases.
That's another good question, Greg.
Google.
That's why you have Raleigh Greg in the booth. He expands your thinking a little bit.
To ponder these things, Just,
yeah, I got some research due tomorrow for sure.
Yeah, there we go.
2-2 to Beck, and swung on a miss. Fastball on the inside part of the plate as Michael Tonkin picks up his second strikeout of the inning, and now 2 away in the 8th.
Yeah, it almost seemed like Tonkin kind of played with Beck a little bit there, threw him an off-speed pitch in the dirt, came right back with his fastball and just overpowered him that at bat.
I guess the best you can hope for is maybe Tonkin, if he keeps it up at this rate, he'll end up getting his contract purchased by a big league team if, if he keeps on throwing scoreless innings. And I mean, he's looked the part of a guy who doesn't have an ERA yet. So we'll see if Betancourt can maybe get into that here. 1-0 now as he takes low and away. I mean, hey, a ball in the gap here. You got decent speed on first base, and Ryan Jackson, you're likely scoring a run.
Yeah, no, that's 100% true. I mean, I like the thinking of maybe looking to send Jackson here, but Tonkin's just been coming with the fastball. It'd be tough to kind of guess.
Well, and now you have the chance of going to the 9th inning with your number 1 hitter, Rico Noel, coming up. So maybe that's one of those things where you just let it play out.
You sit on it, yeah.
But I would imagine Jackson's probably got the green light. I feel like every one of the Skeeters teams got the green light based off the way they've been running tonight.
Have they been caught stealing? Yeah.
Jackson was the only one. He got caught
Okay,
stealing, so they're 8 for 9 tonight.
Wow. Okay.
You take those numbers.
yeah, you would. Yeah, every night you would.
2-0 now to Betancourt, and he got a fastball up there and took a big swing and misses it to make it 2-1.
I know. I gotta work my powers. I gotta keep.
I know this is
an uphill battle right now. But
to your credit, we mentioned Riley Gregg, if he's successful tonight, we already know his powers are real. We saw Jason Martinson literally hit a home run the minute Gregg stepped into the booth last night. But hey, still you go 1 for 3, you're still in the hall. That one's chopped down the third baseline and a foul ball. Oh my goodness. And there seems to be some discrepancy as to whether that was fair or foul. It looks like Benson Romero touched that ball in fair territory.
Yeah, that's a little bit unbelievable. When I saw it off the bat, I thought instantly that was a fair ball.
It doesn't matter if the ball is foul. If Romero touches it in fair territory, that's a fair ball. And it certainly looked like Romero touched that while both of his feet were planted in fair territory. I got the replay queued up here, and I'm going to get to it in a second. Man, that would have been the tying run there. Jackson was on the move.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I'd like to see the replay on that too. There's not too much argument from the Skeeters dugout. So
that would have been close. 2-2 now in Betancourt. Skies that in the infield. That one looks to be an infield pop-up. LJ Mazzilli under it. Has it for out number 3. Now we're going to look at the replay, and Romero actually was.
Yeah,
he had a foot in foul territory there, so I guess we're wishful thinking there on our parts, but
we do have fans yelling at the umpire though.
I know.
Giving us some heat,
Really, right in the kitchen there. Well, that's going to do it here in the 8th inning as Nick Rumbelow now making his way to the mound. The Skeeters get a runner to first base. That's it though. Ducks hang on to a 5-4 lead. Riley Gregg is now 1 for 2 on the year, but his powers are known, and they are wicked and powerful.
I'll be back.
He'll be back. You heard it here first. We'll head to the commercial break here. 5-4 lead for the Ducks. We head to the top of the 9th.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges for Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up?
I do know who it is.
We'll get to the bottom of who's running this Long Island Radisson burner account, but in the meantime, Christopher Hill has joined us in the booth. I was promised a very special room at the Long Island Radisson later this year.
I do know that I'm pretty sure that is not the official Long Island Radisson account.
Oh,
I do
really?
know that. Yep.
If you actually go back to like the 7th inning when somebody wrote that comment, you can hear me kind of laugh to myself out of nowhere because I saw that comment pop up and I'm like, wow, that.
They're big Skeeter fans apparently.
It's taking
nice
our
to see.
So it's Nick Rumbelow now to lead the inning off, and I guess with Garby Myers being thrown out to end the 8th inning, we got a new life on the donut chant here and some toasted yolk donuts for the faithful here.
They shifted it.
What's that?
They shifted the donut chant. Here we go.
Yeah. Well, no, this is Frias. He's been here all game, and now we got a chance to make it come to life because there was a runner on first base who got caught stealing to end the inning with Frias up to bat.
There we go.
There we
Donuts
go.
are in play right now.
And got the guy up on the mound to make that happen. Nick Rumbelow, the hard-throwing right-hander on the season. Rumbelow 1-0, 1.42 ERA. Making his 6th appearance of the year. 2-1 to Frias. Fouled right off the mask of Cordero and knocked his mask off, but man.
Knocked it off. That stings.
Someone give that Manister face after this game.
As a former Little League catcher, I know the pain that inflicts.
That did not look like a lot of fun. I mean, they called them the tools of ignorance, and yeah, not a good time to be behind the plate. So 2-2 the count to Frias. And swung and
oh, donuts for everybody! Donuts! The crowd goes wild. The horns are blaring.
Man, this night has a little bit of everything. There's a great giveaway. We had Kovu the Bat Dog, and now donuts from Toasted Yolk as Frias down swinging to begin the top of the ninth.
Kovu starting his MVP drive.
Oh man, yeah, he is.
Crowd loved him.
I've seen very few things that have gotten this crowd that excited. There have been two things this year: the Hector chant and Kovu the Bat Dog.
There have been a few more things.
I mean,
than that, but I know what you're saying. I mean,
those are the two, I guess, most surprising things that have.
Hector got cut.
Hector Gomez got cut for the Rockets.
Cut, so he will not be. Hopefully, he'll get picked up. I'm trying to lobby to see if we can pick him up exclusively for the Hector chant.
We have a pretty good third baseman here, Juan Silveira. Maybe he can get a little reserve infielder action there. And Ezekiel Carrera lines up the middle for a base hit.
Just for some late inning pinch hit, Hector shouts.
I mean, that's not a bad thing. I mean, I literally texted Shay today when I saw the Ducks lineup card and I saw Hector Sanchez in the lineup. I'm like, dude, it's your time, man. It's your time. Make it happen. And he was pretty excited. He texted me back in all caps. So.
Oh, that's when you know, or he's yelling at you.
Yeah, one of the two. You can never tell with text messaging. And now it's Ray Fuentes with one away. And as it appears now, looks like we'll get an appearance from Rally Sloth.
I believe he's slowly making his way down. Yep, he's
there. He
slowly
goes.
Making it down. Oh, a bunt down the left-hand side. Left-hand side. Yeah, it's close to an accurate call. Rally Sloth, for those that don't know, most teams like to have a high-energy character to pump up the crowd going into the bottom of the ninth. This stadium went a different way and has a Rally Sloth, which
he'll pump you up just in a very deliberate manner.
Yes, it's a different. It's a dry heat.
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah, I mean he'll get you excited. You just gotta wait for it.
So
we had a good comment, Chris.
My favorite is him walking down the steps. And for the people who have no idea what's going on,
you'll see it.
They're wondering
it'll be on the feed in the half inning.
Why he's slowly. So the sloth obviously is in character at all times, and so the sloth is walking down the stairs slowly, step by step, during this half inning.
It's a meticulous process.
It makes me laugh. I do really enjoy it.
It's pretty funny.
And just the looks on people's faces are like, what exactly is going on?
What is this thing?
Why is this happening?
Fuentes grounds that through the right side, and that's a base hit. Carrera with good speed is going to race into third base. And now runners on the corners with one away. And got some work to do. Hopefully Rally Sloth won't have too much work to do at this rate, but a 5-4 Ducks lead right now, one away and runners on the corners. We had a good comment about the Long Island Radisson. Someone said, hey, Long Island Radisson, does that room come with a petting suit?
I'm sure it does.
Probably, not intentionally, but you can pet the furry creatures on the carpet, but they might bite.
They will bite. In fact, that's part of the marketing slogans. Our pets will bite.
We'll leave the light on for you, sis, to make sure you know
they
it's
turn
going.
off the lights because the animals don't, the critters don't like the lights.
Exactly, yeah.
We'll turn the light off for you.
It frightens them.
But don't turn the black light on for you, though.
Nope.
You definitely don't want a black light in there.
Bring your own black light if you wish, but I wouldn't suggest turning it on. And the first pitch to TJ Rivera is in for a strike. Runners on the corners here. Could use a ground ball, certainly. Skeeters Skeeters down by one, rather. That's why Rally Sloth.
Yeah, they are. They're down.
We can confirm that. Yep, down by one. 0-1 to Rivera, and that one's skied to the right side, out of play. 0-2. These teams really playing each other pretty well, despite both having not much to play for necessarily in the second half as far as playoffs go, but it's been a good competitive series so far.
Always with Long Island, it's always a little heated, because the number of times we played them in the championship. For those keeping score at home, the Rally Sloth still has not gotten down towards the dugout yet.
It's got about 4 or 5 more steps to go. One small step for man, one large step for Rally Sloth.
And there is, I've been told, a new nuance to the Rally Sloth tonight.
Good to know.
Stay tuned, folks.
Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, you'll see him on the feed. In the
There'll
half
be
inning.
surprises. And speaking of surprises, when you're in Long Island and you want to have some surprises at night, and there goes the runner.
Cordero's
They
throw
got him!
down
Oh.
is not in time, and that's into center field. That is a tough break. That's going to allow Carrera to score and also going to allow Fuentes to get into third base. And you know what? The Ducks, they've been victims of plenty of stolen base hijinks tonight. Courtesy of the Skeeters.
The total number?
8 stolen bases tonight. That is likely a team record. We have to go back into the archives tomorrow.
Archives. Where exactly are the archives?
They are on my computer. We do know that Rigo Noel set a record with 5 stolen bases.
Our archives are in your computer. That does not quite sound exactly where it should be.
Well, technically, they're on the database for PointStreak.com, and that's probably a worse place than my computer to have them set on. But we'll get to the bottom of that tomorrow. But, I mean, I guess the Ducks, they've seen enough. They're turning the tables a bit on the Skeeters. That was strike number 3 to Rivera, a late strike call, so 2 away now. That could have been a strike him out, throw him out to end the inning. That would have been pretty big time there, but the Ducks take a 6-4 lead.
Even if the ball didn't hop, if he was able to get it, you would still just have second and third and 1 run.
Yeah.
Now it's still 2 runs. Now it's 2 runs.
Yeah, if you're Betancourt, it's tough over there. I mean, do you try to play the ball on the hop and get the out, or do you just put your body and kind of suck it up like a vacuum and just concede the stolen base? That's a tough decision to make in real time.
Right, he needed to make the play. I mean, he wanted to make the play, and then your inning's over. And it was the right play on his part. It just wasn't a good throw.
Just tough, yeah, tough break. And Coco did throw out a runner down last inning, so it's one of those things where you steal a lot of bases, and they've returned the favor a bit as Benson Romero takes up and in for a ball 2-1. Romero, who's an all-star for the Bees 2018, pretty much an all-star with the Bees in 2019.
A pretty good run with the Bees, and then strangely enough, right before the first half was over,
he ended with the Ducks. I mean, the Bees
so
were.
What are the odds?
And Romero smokes that down the left field side out of play. He is a tank at 6'1", 220. And I feel like most guys won't underestimate their height, but I feel like he's a little bit taller than 6'1".
Well, all the players now with TrackMan coming are going to be more accurate on their heights.
That's true. There's no more fib in there.
TrackMan will take the averages of people's heights if they're not registered in the system, so they will want to be shorter. One of the benefits of TrackMan, I guess, more honest reporting.
2-2. Romero skies out to right field, takes Bornstein back toward the warning track, a few steps in front of the wall, and has it for out number 3 on the run. The Ducks out of run on a throwing error from Albert Cordero. We head to the bottom of the 9th inning. Rally Sloth has arrived on the dugout, and he'll make his way up there and have a good old time. We'll take a quick commercial break. Skeeters trailing the Ducks 6-4.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Rally Sloth is here, and we need a rally as the Skeeters trail the Ducks. 6 forward, Enrique Burgos on for the save, and Chris, I guess we have to try one more time for that new part of this Rally Sloth as the streamers out of the hands. That was a great idea. The concept is fantastic.
So Japanese wrestlers are known for having these streamers that come out of their hands. They're really cool. They're dynamic. They're used to doing it. Our intern, not quite as prepared for it. Not exactly. I think
it looked like he was having a fight with the air.
It's kind of like when you see somebody running in the distance and they run into a spider web, but you don't see the spider web, and they're looking like they're just having a seizure out there for no reason.
I mean, it was a good effort. And Rally Sloth, let's see if he can get it going here. We got Rico Noel leading this inning off. Skeeters trying 6-4. So I know you're a big wrestling fan. I didn't realize that extended to Japanese wrestling.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We had, on some of our shows, we had Japanese wrestlers, Mexican wrestlers, lots of Canadian wrestlers. We had Natty Neidhardt's first match in the United States. We had Harry Smith, who's the son of the British Bulldog Davy Smith, his first match in the United States.
Wow.
So, yeah, we had a lot of fun with those.
You are a wrestling aficionado, probably more than I've ever seen out of somebody. Appreciate that. 1-0 to Rico Noel.
Pop culture. You name it on pop culture, and I'm figuring it out.
The 1-0 check swing. Nope, he didn't go around. I can tell you now. It's
it.
more batter friendly.
Guys, better get ready. That rule basically told the umpires, don't punch anybody
Unless
out.
They swing, like pretty much. I mean, that's pretty much.
If it's pronounced, okay, but if it's close, they will not call it.
So did you watch the future, or I don't know if you did or not, you're in New York. Did you watch the All-Star Celebrity softball game in Cleveland?
I did not.
Well, because The Miz was on Team Cleveland. Because they used to do it where it was just 2 teams of celebrities. Is now 3-0. And you heard everyone in the press box was telling Noel to go there. I don't, actually, you know what? I don't know if Noel makes it there.
No,
on the
it's
pass
too
ball.
close. I think he's out. And that's why it has to be egregious no matter how fast you are.
Yeah.
Because if it's just 10 feet off.
If anyone makes it there, it's Noel. I don't even know if he makes that. 3-0 pitch, and you got to factor in the count was 3-0 there too. So now 3-1 on the strike from Burgos.
Now, if he decides to, I don't think he's going to throw junk. I think he's going to challenge him. And why not? I mean, I would challenge him. I go right down the pike, see what he's got.
Burgos with 10 saves on the year. That's 5th in the Atlantic League. Felipe Paulino still 2nd in the league with his 14 saves.
So, and this is one of those things where you're making life harder on yourself. You've got a guy who hasn't gotten a hit, but has
5 stolen bases tonight.
Right now, tonight, he has 5 stolen bases. You do everything you can to throw it right to. It could be you can lob it in there.
Underhand.
Let him hit it. Whatever you got to do.
Yeah.
Your odds are much better. You've just given him a double.
And I mean, I wonder, do you put him on the move though? Because technically, his run is meaningless at first base right now.
Right.
The man at the plate now, Jan Santee, is the tying run. But a big lead. Try to tell him he's a meaningless run over there. I don't think he's going to listen. 1-0 now. Jan Santee takes.
Just him being on the base
ball
pads
up.
adds stress to everything.
How exciting is he to watch? I don't know how much you've gotten a chance to watch him. I mean, a push bunt for a base hit, 5 stolen bases. I mean, that kind of speed is something you don't get to see all that often on the base paths.
Very similar to my upbringing.
And he's on the move there, and
not even draws a throw.
Stolen base number 6 on the night, and continues to add to his record.
We have to be near record territory.
That was the 9th stolen base, and I'd like to just unofficially call that a record. I'd like to actually look it up and make sure it is.
You can call it whatever you want, but we got to look it up. We got to look in the archives.
Yeah,
apparently,
I have my media guide in front of me.
Your dad's van. Apparently, that's where you're keeping the archives.
I have the media guide, and the one stat that I did not put in our media guide is the single game team highs. I had single game individual highs, which you can see here. Anthony Jansantee and a few other fellas had stolen 3 bases, but did not have the team record. But 9, I mean, my goodness, if the single game record was 3, it's tough to imagine anyone putting up 9.
Now, Ricky Henderson was in the league for a little bit.
Well, this is for Atlantic League play.
Yeah, Ricky Henderson.
Oh, he was.
in
Yeah,
the
with
Atlantic League
sorry,
in Newark.
Yes, you're very right. 3-0 out of Jansantee.
But I think that was near the tail end of his career. In fact, it was the tail end of his career.
Yeah, but I mean, Ricky's gonna run.
Ricky's gonna run.
Ricky's gonna steal bases.
I remember being at the All-Star game in Philly. The Philly fans were getting on him, and he, or not the All-Star game, the World Series game, and he gave it right back. It was awesome. He was so much fun.
Oh,
I mean, so much fun.
Do you know what team Ricky Henderson notched his 3,000 hit with?
What?
I mean, I asked you, so you should probably context clues could just make you guess.
What?
It was the Padres. I haven't mentioned the Padres once, but you come in the booth.
And if you had Padres on your bingo card, bingo!
3-1 to Jansantee, the pitch from Burgos, and he gets another strike in there to make it full. I mean, if Jansantee can get on base here via the walk or a single or however, I mean, you got Bornstein on deck, who already has 1 walk-off home run to his credit this year. Plenty of power. Skeeters got a rally brewing here with Enrique Burgos on the mound.
And he's going to come at him. He's not going to throw junk here. He's going to come right at him.
Full count to Jansanti. The pitch from Burgos. Low and for a ball. Jansanti, the captain, takes first base. And just like that, the Skeeters bring the game-winning run up to the dish here in Zach Borenstein. Should mention that Enrique Burgos has blown a save this year. He's 10 of 11 in save opportunities. And back-to-back walks. Location has been an issue for Burgos so far this inning.
Zach with 9 home runs.
Chris,
I'd love to see double digits right here.
I don't know if he could play deeper if you're the right fielder here. I don't know if Darby Myers could play.
He is in the opposing bullpen, which I figure maybe he'll jump out onto the field from that way to catch a ball. I'm not sure.
I mean,
wind blowing out.
Oh, and Anthony Jansanti on the run. Now they're caught in a hot spot here. Noel caught between second and third base. Enough speed though. He could maybe get out of this. And they try to tag him. The diving play, and he's out. As that is a tough break right there. The Skeeters ran themselves into an out.
So the thought is that he thought there was going to be a hit and run?
No, I think he thought that he saw Noel kind of do a fake steal toward third base. And as a base runner, if you're behind a runner, you're taught to always take that base. So if a guy steals third, I mean, you've got to steal second base. That's just the way it goes. And Jansanti kind of got caught at a point of no return there. And Noel, who wasn't actually stealing, just kind of bluffed a steal.
It's got to be frustrating for Zach. I mean, this is your opportunity to put the game away.
And now you're the tying
yourself
run.
out of it. Yep.
Skeeters, their aggressive base running had been a plus tonight, and they just ran themselves right into an out there, though. That's a tough break. Still a runner on second base with one down, and Zach Borenstein with a chance to still tie it up. This power bat from the left side of the plate. The 1-0 from Burgos. And jam shot there right to Romero, and he gloves it for out number 2
broke
as he broke
his bat.
I mean, even more frustrating there. I mean, that looked like that was probably a ball, and the first pitch to Borenstein was a ball too. So, I mean, you have a guy on the mound who is not really filling up the strike zone at all, and you run yourself into an out. That's a tough break. So 2 away. It's going to be Dennis Phipps now, as the complexion of this inning got kind of flipped on its ear there all of a sudden.
Well, it kind of takes the air out a little bit of the conversation, and you have the game-winning run at the plate. That's pretty exciting, and then all of a sudden you have 1 out, and then boom, really quickly you have 2 outs. But it can all change right here.
And Dennis Phipps, if you remember, all the way back in early May, tied the game with a grand slam.
I do remember.
That was a heck of a game.
I do remember
so,
that.
I mean, he's got experience tying games up with 2 outs in the 9th inning, and he has a chance here to tie it up with 2 outs in the 9th. Jansanti on second base. First pitch to Phipps is a fastball, taken for a ball on the outside edge, 1-0.
And at this point, you don't. A lot of times I know the run doesn't necessarily matter, but this isn't about getting on. He wants to tie this up with one swing of the bat.
Got your big horse up to the plate. Yeah, you kind of want him to be the guy that maybe ties this up. I mean, Martinson, a big power hitter on deck too, but you're right, Chris. And he chops that one hard to Romero, feels the big hop, takes a few steps, low throw to Washington, who has it, and in time for out number 3. So the Skeeters fall in game number 2 to the Long Island Ducks here on Saturday night at the ballpark. It was a fun night, big crowd.
Back tomorrow night?
They're back tomorrow night, 6:05 p.m. Got Sunday Fun Day at the ballpark.
Games Monday through Wednesday. Beautiful time at the ballpark. Great time to be down here.
And the Skeeters fall tonight, a 6-4 loss to the Ducks. Back here just want to wrap things up. It was a fun night here. Chris, thank you for stopping by. And
it's always your pleasure.
Grace with your presence in the late innings. We'll be back here in just a bit to wrap things up. And once again, Skeeters drop this one 6-4 to the Ducks.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball. Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to...
A 6-4 loss for the Skeeters tonight, and game number 2 of the series now evened up at 1-1. Real quickly, going to wrap things up here. Cody Mincy with the win for the Ducks out of the bullpen. He moves to 4-0. Daniel Gibson hung with a loss. He is 0-1 now in his tenure with the Skeeters. Enrique Burgos picks up save number 11. It was a pretty wild night at the ballpark. We had Parrot Head night. The Skeeters wearing their Parrot Head jerseys, Parrot Head giveaways. It was a big crowd on hand. Our announced attendance on the night was 6,173 fans in attendance, and I'm going to quickly scramble my game notes, and as I predicted, that is our biggest home crowd of the year, topping opening day, so tonight was our biggest announced crowd of the season. It was a fun night, a lot of good stuff going on at the ballpark. We had a Skeeters record set. Rico Noel stole 5 bases to set the Skeeters record. Unfortunately, in a losing effort, the Ducks coming away with the 6-4 win. It's all good, though. We're back tomorrow night, and we'll be in action at 6:05 p.m. First pitch, and let's get you the starting pitchers for tomorrow. It'll be righty Pedro Beto with the Ducks, and it'll be righty Carlos Pimentel, 3-1 at 175 ERA on the mound for the Skeeters. We thank you so much for listening tonight to Skeeters Baseball on our YouTube channel and as well as Mixler via sugarlandskeeters.com. Hope everyone has a great rest of their Saturday night. Once again, thank you for listening. We will see you tomorrow night.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Your attention, please. Attention, please.
And now the moment we've been waiting for is here.